Greetings, everybody. This is going to be happy hour Friday readings. So I'm here. I'm over here in my jammies and stuff. I'm not really like, presentable because I'm chilling. I'm trying to still get over my cold or whatever. So I may sound a little bit funny. Hope you guys can hear me. Everything is cool. Um, let's see. I'm trying to set this up to where you guys can like see everything. All right. It's really bad. All right. How this is going to work for those of you that are not like aware of how this happy hour is going to work. If you guys wanted to donate a question, you guys get a free question. So if you guys want to donate your question to someone on the live, you'll have to submit at least 2 questions, okay, to do that. And then if you donate a question, you get 1 free question for yourself. So that's how it works. All right. I thought that would be nice to do, for those who don't have, sometimes we don't have like $5 to spare for a reading. So I thought it'd be very nice, to give and I give back to you. So it's like a even exchange of energy. That's how I see it. Yeah, so I'm going to go down the list of those of you who've already submitted a question, and then anyone that's on the chat that would like to get a free reading, I will do like a drawing or something and you can get one of the donated questions, okay? That's how it's going to work. If you guys are interested, check the description box. You guys can submit via my website directly. Make sure that you leave your questions in the note section so I know what you're asking, just in case like your phone dies, you go to the bathroom or something, I don't know, you fall asleep, and then when I get to your name there's no question, there's nothing I could do, right? So yeah. All right. I'm gonna start the reading. So the first person I have on my list is China. And of course, my cat starts crying as soon as I start. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm always interrupted somehow. Give me 1 second. Come on. Why are you crying? What are you doing? Come down. Come on. Come on. You don't know how to get down? Jump. Come on, bear. How'd you even get up there? Here. Come on. Oh, baby. How'd you get up there? Here. Oh. Come on, baby. Come down. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm leaving you. I don't get it. You can stay. I'll leave the door open for you. Oh my god. He's goofy. Okay. My cat's on the roof crying. I don't know why he's crying. He doesn't want to get down. So he's weird. Anyway. Okay, anyway. Let's see. China, where we at? We are at 354 with China. Okay. My cats are really weird. Like, they always want to come in when I start recording. I don't know why they do that, but they do it. So, China, your question. I'm sweating, and that's good. I didn't pray over my reading, so I'm going to do it now. Anyone and everyone that is inquiring about something tonight, that has a question of any sort, I ask that the Most High God give us the divine truth and clarity that we need to know, what we need to hear in any situation that we are asking about. I ask that these readings be divinely protected. I also ask that any energies that are not of the Most High God, that are not of our higher selves, highest good, I block those energies out. What's wrong, Bear? Come on. All right, how does person A feel about you right now? How does this person feel about you? Bear, come on. I'm not doing it with you. I'm not doing this with you, Bear. I'm going to use my love messages deck, and then I'll clarify with the tarot. How does this person A feel about China? How does this person feel about her? Okay. They feel like you're not seeing this person clearly, or that you're not seeing them clearly. Come in. It's open. Come on. Bear. He gets on my nerves sometimes. I ask about you, either with mutual friends, psychics, etc. Don't get it confused. I love you and I always will. Unfortunately, I didn't realize your worth at first. So this person, before I even pulled the tarot, this person feel like you may be seeing them in a negative light. That's how I'm getting it. Maybe there were some traits about them that you overlooked and they realized that, but there's also things about them that are, I wouldn't say sweet, but let's just say like more lighter than what you perceive them to be. And they realize that. I feel like they want you to see them in a clear perspective, like see all aspects of them. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Princess Laura, I have a pit bull lab mix. Oh, I love pit bulls and I love labs too. I love dogs, period. But anyway, and then they ask about you. I feel more so this would be like mutual friends or people like that know both of you. They ask like, what's going on with you? And this person has love for you. I feel like this is like an unconditional type of love. Like no matter what happens between the two of you, what has transpired, like this person still has a love for you. And I feel like it transcends love, like romantic love, if that makes sense. I feel you. I love animals too. Like, you know, humans disappoint. Unfortunately, it says, I realized I didn't see your worth at first. I feel like they did take you for granted in some instance. I'm going to clarify these. Divine Spirit, please clarify these cards. Thank you. They just flew out. This person got some shit to say to you. That's how I look at it. When cards fly out like that, either Spirit has a lot to say or the person's higher self is like, get it out. So the Sun card came out. Yeah, you may not be seeing them in a positive light, and they kind of wish that you would. You may be looking at them negatively more so than you do positively, and they wish that you would see them for their pure side of them, like the nicer aspect of them. They wish that you would look at that rather than, because I feel like this person may have been acting shady, but it's like there's good things in between that you can't see. Then you got the Four of Pentacles. I'm gonna have to clarify this because this Pentacles to me could actually be like they spend money like getting advice. So let me see. Is this them paying for advice or this is like people close? Clarify this. Whoa. These cards is flying. D-fuck out. The Chariot, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if this person is into stuff like this, but I feel like they might like pay for readings. The reason why I say that is because the Three of Pentacles card, it looks like they're looking at some sort of document or something. So like, and he's looking at it, like he's listening to what these people are conversing about. But also I do feel at the same time with all of these court cards, you have the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. They are consulting somebody that's like close to them. The Knight of Cups, someone that they trust. It could be a mother or like a friend or someone that you guys know, or like if this is somebody you work with, I can't remember if this is that person. If it's them, this Three of Pentacles can also be like a work related situation, and they may consult people that they trust at work, like asking about your feelings, potentially asking about like if you're talking to somebody else. The Ten of Swords, yeah, because it's like they don't know where you stand. Like they're trying to see if you're really done with them. And the Chariot card, if this is like you guys have went your separate ways or not. Like they don't know. So I feel like they're consulting someone that's spiritual, to be honest with you, someone that has a spiritual eye, or someone that they know. If it's not like a spiritual consultant, someone that is very wise. The Queen of Swords can represent someone that's very wise, who has a lot of experience in love, or just someone that someone that's mature, that they trust, that they can consult in. So let's see. The Five of Wands. Yeah, even through all the conflict, like this person is saying, like, even through all that, like, don't, you know, don't get confused. I still have love for you. So this person, they do care about you. I see that. And then with the Sun card, if you look at this card, it's like two kids frolicking together. So this, like, this person may feel like you bring out their inner child, or they really feel like a sense of innocence or purity in some aspect of your connection, but you don't see that in them. That's what they're saying. Like, you don't see that. And then you got the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, unfortunately, I didn't see your worth at first. I feel like this person may have been immature about the situation or how they handled it. This person could have been just self-focused, not really paying attention to, this connection in depth. Let me clarify this card. Clarify the Page of Wands, the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like they didn't really appreciate it at its depth, or like on a spiritual level or something like that. To them, it may have just been about, I'll be honest, it could be like for them, it was about like a sexual conquest, or just like attention that they were getting, or just an attraction-based energy, not based off of anything more. This person may have a short attention span, or they just have a lot of energy. There's a lot of fire in these cards. You got the Sun, which is Leo. The Five of Wands is a Leo card. Page of Wands is also fire energy. So this person could be very fiery, very quick-tempered, short attention. Latrice, I have some people that donated free questions. I have 4 free questions that people donated. If you stick around, you know, I'm gonna pick some people for that. I just want to get through my whole list. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing as far as like this person, how they feel about you. That's where they're at with you right now, China. All right. That was China's reading. Next person I have is Andreja. And where are we at? 12:51. 12:51. Where is this person? All right, Andreja, where's your questions at? Would you guys make a good couple? Let's see. Would you guys make a good couple? Let's see. Divine Spirit, please tap into the energy of all parties involved with Andreja's question, the person in question. Would they make a good couple romantically? Thank you. You got the 7 of Wands, I believe, or it's either the 7 or the 9. I believe this is the 7 of Wands, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm going to go off my intuition. Divine Spirit, majors and aces say yes. Quote unquote negative cards say no. Please give me clarity. The 3 of Cups. The 2 of Cups, that's good. The 7 of Cups, got a lot of water energy, and the 9 of Swords. So would you guys make a good couple? I'm not getting any majors or aces, but I'm not going to say that it's totally like no, because I get more, it has to be a team effort. I will say that. The 2 of Cups is a mutual give and take in a relationship, emotionally an equal give and take. Both have to be emotionally invested. The 3 of Cups, I also feel like this connection, as long as there's some sort of friendship involved, if you guys can keep this energy, like a sense of renewal in your connection, because every relationship has an up and down, and you can't just expect one person to put in the effort or the work, and the person vice versa cannot expect for you to put in all the work, and there's not a mutual give and take. So it's something about regenerating the connection and renewal. that needs to take place to keep it going. The Seven of Wands, I feel like the connection would have to have a purpose for you at the most. You may be a very passionate individual. You're someone that may also have a lot of willpower when it comes to your connections. You're very resilient. You're someone that puts in a lot, I feel, and willing to do the work in your connections. I feel like that's good. This person could be a little bit idealistic with the Seven of Cups. The person you're asking about, they may like the good things. If there's any signs of trouble or difficulty in a connection, they may get overwhelmed by that. I feel like this person needs to have a little bit of tougher skin, or more of, how do I say it? It's like people that feel like connections, like romantic relationships, are always supposed to be on the ups and never any challenges. Like if you guys have an argument, they think that that's a bad sign, that it's just bad, instead of like working through that situation that comes up. So this person could get overwhelmed by conflict. This person may be the type that doesn't do well under pressure just in life in general. I feel like they prefer things to be kind of like a Disney a Disney movie, if that makes sense. Like they might not be overly romantic, but I feel like with all these cups, you both can be very emotional people, very loving people. This person may prefer to be in relationships rather than not. But yeah, I feel like you guys could have like a good connection, especially with the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. Seven of Cups, it could be a good energy if you take these desires and these fantasies and you bring it down to ground and actually know what you're getting yourself into, or be very clear about what your intentions are, what your desires are, and work together, that it could potentially manifest. But if it's all just in one person's head and they're only wanting to see what they want to see and see the person as this Disney princess or Disney prince, then when conflicts arise, I feel more so the person you're asking about gets in their head about it. So I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully it did. All right, so that was Andrea's question. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce this name, and I always say it wrong, and I apologize. But when you come in later, when I leave the timestamps, you'll see your name, so you'll know this is for you. 1734. So this is Vani. Vani, I'm gonna call you. Your question is, who is your other half? So you want to know like what they do, like their area of work when you meet. You want to know about them. So let's see. Divine Spirit, please tap into Bonnie's energy and the person that is well matched for them, their other half. What details? Thank you. You have the Temperance. Oops, the Temperance. Shit, I almost dropped my tablet. With the Knight of Swords. Let's see. Anything else you could tell us about this person? Any more details? The Sun card. The Six of Wands. The Justice card. And the Six of Cups. All right, let's start there. Let's see. All right, so this person, you got 3 major arcana cards. So I see this person is very lighthearted. Maybe has like they're in tune with their inner child, this person. They may also be very good with kids as well. You have the Temperance card. I feel like this person is well-tempered, well-mannered. They can also be more gentle than most males are. I feel like they have a healthy balance of feminine and masculine energy. I also feel like this person is also a very honest person too. Very straightforward. I feel like they're honorable in some sense. Like they're not a liar. They've been through a lot in their life. They could also be someone that's extroverted at the same time, well liked by a lot of people. The Knight of Swords, again, I feel like they're really honest. But at some points, I do get like this person could be a little bit too honest or straightforward, to the point like they don't always think before they speak, or before they react, or before they speak they react, or they don't think, basically. Sometimes like they'll just say something and not think about the consequences later. They may be also a little guarded at times. I'm noticing the armor on these two men right here. I don't know if you can see how I have it angled, but they're armored up. So they could be a little bit protective, and that's because they've been through a lot. I feel like this person's past may have been very rough. They may have had a violent past, or they could have had a rough childhood or something like that, but they're very sweet. I feel like this person is going to be taller than you. They'll tower over you significantly. Also, what else? This person might be like, I know you asked whether you're like, what about your other half? I feel it's more than just like having a divine compliment to you. I feel like spirit is like confirming to you that this person will be like a deep soul connection to you, because I'm feeling like the 6 of Cups and the Temperance card are like soulmate type of connection. So that's beautiful. You have that. What else, spirit? Anything else you can give me about this person? Let me see. Anything else? Whoa. Whoa. Let's see. 7 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune, and a card fell off the table. Give me 1 second. The Tower. They have a lot of major arcanas. Like, you and this person are going to meet under divine circumstances. Okay? There's a lot of divine influence in this, and it's going to happen when you both least expect it. There's divine hands in this. You got the Justice card, the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, the Sun. So this is like divine. It's a divine blessing, though, with the Sun card and the Temperance. I feel like this is spirit blessing this connection. There may be a karmic cycle that needs to complete itself before you both can come into each other's lives. So whenever this comes together, it's going to be the right time. There's no need to like worry about the timing, when, where, how so much, because it's going to happen in a divine way and unexpectedly. Like, even if you feel like, well, this is the wrong time for this person to be coming into my life, it doesn't matter. Like, it's the right time when spirit sees fit for so many different reasons. I feel like when you guys see each other, it's going to be like a soul shock or something like that. The 7 of Pentacles, this person, I feel, is not to be rushed either. Even when you do get into, when you guys do get into a connection, it's not like you don't have to rush this person into things to move in a certain direction, because even if this person feels like they're in control, like, I don't like to be rushed, and you might want to rush the connection, or whoever, whatever side this is on, even with that, spirit is still in control. So no matter what this person thinks that they're controlling, or you think that you're controlling or wanting to or not, whatever, spirit's in control either way it goes. So that's what I'm getting. Like, your higher selves, your angels, your spiritual team, like, they're all involved in this. I can't really pinpoint a zodiac sign because it's like everything across the board. So I don't want to really do that. But you'll know when you see them. Like, you'll just know. It may not be immediately when you meet, but over time, like, you guys will recognize that it's something significant. If not like, this is my person, but it's very significant because things, the energy just flows, I feel. I hope that resonates. All right. Who's next? All right. Selma. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Because I don't really know if I'm pronouncing it right. Like, I don't know. So, 2424. You might want to look that up, because when I see double digits like that, like mirror numbers, you might want to look that up and see what that means. So, your first question was, okay, you wanted to know how successful it will be, or what level of success it would be to start your own YouTube channel with these specific areas. Okay, So let's see. How successful will this be, Divine Spirit? What do you see with her starting her own dance and singing YouTube channel? Okay, the Three of Pentacles came out. You got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, I think I have my deck upside down. Hold on. Some of the cards might be reversed because that's how I have my deck. Hold on. I'm going to turn that Knight of Wands upright. You got the Strength card. You got the Three of Wands. You got the Ten of Wands. How successful? I do feel like you will get attention with the Strength card. And the Knight of Wands too. The Knight of Wands is very charismatic, very attractive to people, not just physically but energetically attractive. Also outgoing. I feel like you'll be successful. Maybe like collabing with other people, or adding, like, say for instance you upload a video of you singing, maybe singing with other people or dancing with other people. I don't know if that's like your, maybe that was an idea, but I do get like collaborating with people is also going to be something that adds to your success. And then you have the Strength card. Like I said, I feel like this is an attractive energy. Also, I feel like you'll have an admiration when, like, you have to put yourself out there fearlessly. I feel like that's what this is saying too. Because, you know, YouTube is a tough crowd. I tell you, like, they can be very rude. But I feel like you have a dynamic, like, an energy that people take to. The Three of Wands, I also feel like it might be, you might get more views than what you expect you're going to get or something like that in the beginning. Like, this is like Wands energy. You got a lot of fire. Like, majority of your cards are fire energy. You have one earth energy. I do feel like it might take some time to gain a fan base or something like that. But as far as like attention and all of that, I feel like you'll get a lot of it. Like, you will get a lot of people that watch and stuff like that. Before you become like someone that wins people over, I feel like it might take some time with that. But you have 2 3s. Let me clarify this because that's a number of creation. I feel like it's going to move fast though. Like, it's not going to be as hard as you think. The Justice card and the Three of Swords. So the Justice card is like, you need to have like a balanced perspective of this. That also this is weighing out the good and the bad. Like, you're not always going to win the hearts of everybody. There are going to be tough critics. There are going to be people that just say stuff just to be stupid. But I feel like with the Justice card too, like, pay attention to the good that you're also getting. I feel like this is about having balance. And what is your purpose and reasoning for starting this? Like, why do you want to start this channel? And put your intentions and focus based off of that, if that makes sense. So I don't know if that answered your question. But let's see what your other question was. You want to know what archangel should you work with closely, or which one is working closely with you? Let's see. Angels, divine angels of high council, the archangels, I sit at the right hand of the Most High God. Who are you that sits closely or works closely with her? What is, thank you. The World card. The World card, to me, this is a feminine energy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is okay. I feel like it's both. It's like I'm getting like 3 different angels, to be honest with you. I'm getting like 3. The first one I got with this was Archangel Ariel. Then when I looked at this, it looks like a CD disc or something, like a, you know, y'all remember CDs. I know some people probably don't even fuck with them anymore, but I heard Soundophone and Gabriel, because Archangel Gabriel is a messenger of God, and Soundophone works with music, I believe. So I'm getting those 3 angels: Ariel, Soundophone, if I'm pronouncing his name right, and Gabriel. And angels actually don't have sexes. They're sexless. They're just energies. I guess you could say, androgynous beings. They don't really have sexes. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. So with the world card though, the world card is like, they may be trying to help you like expand your gifts, and I'm also getting help you to reach some sort of level in your path. So I wouldn't say like this is like a, how do I say it? I'm gonna clarify this. I'm all over the place with this one. Eight of Cups, yeah. They're trying to get you to reach an ending of a cycle. They're trying to get you to like close out some things in your life with the Eight of Cups to the world. So this could be emotionally healing and releasing, overcoming past negative energies or emotions, attachments that no longer serve you, aspects of self that need to be removed or cleansed out, or just no longer serving you on your path, so that you can reach the next level of your journey. So these three specific angels, I would look them up more, like get familiar with them. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing as far as that goes. All right. So who is next? Miss Shanda. All right. Where's your time? On the clock, 31:25. All right, I appreciate everybody being patient. I have 4 donations total. So shout out to the people. I will shout everybody out that left a donation. Kindly left a donation for someone out there. So when I get past the entire list of all that submitted a question, I'll start like choosing people for, what do you call it? I'll start choosing people for the free donations. I have 4 donations so far. So yeah. And anybody that donates a reading to someone on the live, you get a free question, but you have to submit at least 2 questions in order to participate, if you want to do it like that. If not, it's just a standard $5 per question. The link to my website is in the description box. Happy Hour Friday readings, you guys would choose that product. And then yeah, please leave your question in the notes section of the reading. All right, so I'm sorry about that, Miss Shanda. Let's see what your question was. Oh, your question was, how does this specific person feel about you? Okay. You put 2 questions in here. I'm not sure why. I'm confused. So I don't know which one you want me to go with. Hopefully your second question will be answered in the first question that you asked, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pull from my love messages cards. What's up, everybody? I'm going to pull from these cards. How does a specific person feel about Shanda Divine Spirit? Please give me clear guidance. Oh, yeah, it's only one free if you guys donate a question. So you would have to submit at least 2 submissions and then donate one of those submissions to someone in order to get a free question back. Okay, how does this specific person feel about Shanda at this time? Thank you, Divine Spirit. I don't know how to receive your energy. Teach me how to love and receive you. So this person is like kind of confused by your dynamic and your energy, where you stand with them. How do you feel? They may not be used to you. Like, how am I planning, or I'm planning something. They may not be used to your type of person. Like, say for instance, this is just like a mundane like example. Say a guy is used to like people that are easy to get. They don't have to put too much work in. They can just, you know, say whatever and the female is with it, or they don't, you know. It's just very easy to appease certain women, right? With you, you may require a little bit more effort, a little more energy than what they're used to. Or you could be someone who's more of like a spiritual energy, and this person really can't read energy clearly like that, so they really don't know how to reciprocate your energy, if that makes sense. So they're wanting you to show them how to handle you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like some women like, oh, they should just, a man should just know how to, like, not always. Like, we're all different, we all have unique energies and stuff like that. And if someone's actively truly interested in you and they want to learn who you are and what you're about, like sometimes you kind of have to let them know like how to handle you, or what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you need. And sometimes our wants and needs change, so it's like that's what part of intimacy, if that makes sense. So I'm planning something. You need to get rid of your you need to rid yourself of jealousy and insecurity. I pray for you, whether they're praying for your well-being or just for you both to be together. They're praying in some instance. I'm going to clarify these. I'm going to clarify these with tarot. Ali, here you go. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Shanda. Sorry. Ali, where'd you come from, Mama? All my fur babies like to come in when I'm doing a reading. They like to interrupt me. That's what they do. That's just what they do. Okay. So please give us more detail into what this person is feeling towards Shanda at this time. Please give us more insight. Please clarify each card in the exact order. Okay. So you got the 9 of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands in reverse. You've got the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Devil and the Page of Swords upright. Clarify, rid yourself of jealousy. You got the High Priestess with the Queen of Pentacles. Pray for your well-being. Come on now. 6 of Cups came out. Clarify. And the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you. Ollie she's not the most light and fluffy kitty. She's a little feisty. She had a rough kittyhood when she was little with the litter I picked her from. They were like in a bad situation. So she's a little tough cookie. She's sweet and cute and everything, but she's a little feisty. What was I gonna say? So they want you to teach them how to receive your energy and how to love you. So the 9 of Pentacles is like this person sees you as someone worth investing. Like even if you two are having your struggles, they want to get out of that struggle. They feel like the reason like a lot of whatever the challenges are at this time, I can only go off of the energy right now. At this time, they feel like most of the reason for the blockages or the challenges between you is because they really don't know how to handle your energy. You have a very high vibration, I get, because this woman is radiating yellow light, golden energy. So that tells me like you have a very and I don't know why I'm shaking, like nervousness. That's really weird. I feel like this person, you make this person a little intimidated, even if they don't say it. And they don't, okay, how do I explain it? Maybe that's how they feel. They don't know how to explain it. Because I can feel the energy. I can feel their energy, and I can feel like what your energy is like, if that makes sense. So I'm imagining like a person around you, this person specifically. And I feel sometimes it's like they don't really get it. Like they don't know even what they're feeling sometimes. And it's hard to kind of take it all in. I don't feel like this is a bad thing. It's just, it's almost like intimidation in a sense that's like you're looking at someone that's bigger than you. And that's not really the most healthiest thing, because we shouldn't be looking at other people like they're better than us in any instance. But I feel like that's how they perceive you in a little, like in a way. And they see you as someone that is self-sufficient. So it's not necessarily that you really need them. Even if you want them, you don't need them. There's a difference between wanting someone and actually needing them. You don't need this person. And I feel like they know this. They're planning something. Because to answer your question, this person may be spying on you for sure, because you got the Page of Swords. That's a lurker card. The Knight of Swords is in reverse, so they're very secretive about the shit that they do. The Devil card, what they're planning could be something like with sex, something sexual based. I'm going to clarify this. But they're watching you, though. They pay attention to you, even if it feels like they're not. So maybe with the Knight of Swords, it feels like this person is not paying you any dust. But the Page of Swords, he's a lurker. He's also a messenger, too. So they may throw you off with certain things that they say. They'll tell you one thing, but they could actually be doing the opposite. I don't feel like this is necessarily like negative energy. I'm going to clarify this, though. Oh, I let Ollie out the room. She just came in through the door. I let her out. The Knight of Cups. Yeah. This is like some sort of romantic gesture. So it could be like they're trying to get in good with you. I feel like they do want sex. That may not be the basis of why they're trying to, like, you know, be romantic or try to butter you up, in other words. But I do feel like this person, it has something to do with sex, though. I'll be honest. That's the first thing I got with this. It's like some freaky shit. So I'll be honest. But they're planning some sort of offer, though, with the Knight of Cups. And I feel like they might communicate it to you at some point. It's not going to really be too long from now, because swords are quick moving energies anyway. And plus, the Page of Swords, like I said, he's a messenger. I would even say they might even go so far, like, I don't know if this person watches you, like, on social media, if you guys are cool on social media or something. They may even be as nosy to see if you're interacting with other men, or they may pretend to be other men or something like that. I just get sneakiness with this. Like, they're trying to, like, see what you're doing. But it's because they're planning something with you. So before they do it, they want to see where you're at. And because they really can't read your energy, this is their... This shit sounds crazy, but I feel like... Someone said this sounds like it's for you. It probably is for some of y'all, because this shit, yeah. Anyway, you need to rid yourself of jealousy and insecurity. They feel like you're not really seeing yourself in the highest light, and it's like, I don't know why, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's abundant in her energy. She's like a baby empress. The Empress is only the Empress. She's only that bad bitch in the deck because she knows that she's a bad bitch. The Queen of Pentacles is one. And when I say that, I don't mean just because of her looks and what she has materialistically or what she has going for her, but her energy is very beautiful. It's unique. It's different than most. Like, it's not like anything else. It's not trying to be like anyone else. It's pure in energy, pure in essence. It's just, you're a vibe, basically, how they say nowadays. You're a vibe. But I feel like she doesn't know that, and her eyes are closed. She's holding something very valuable in her hands that she doesn't even recognize how valuable it is. And I feel like that's how they see you. They may see you as someone that could be a little bit jealous or insecure, and it's like, I don't know why, because out of all the, you know, these other females or whatever, they see you as something different, out of their league almost, because they've never experienced that type of energy. So it's different. And they don't get how you, like, they don't feel like you know it. You don't see it. And the High Priestess also represents things that are hidden. It's also an essence of modesty, too. I see the Empress is very modest in her energy. And so is the Queen of Pentacles can be modest, but she can also be like a bitch. Like, look what I got. Look at all the money and all the cars and stuff that I got going, and showing off her new shit. But no, it's not like that with her. I pray for you, for your well-being, or to be together. I feel like this person does pray for both your well-being and for you guys to just, like, come together in some sense. Because the Six of Cups can represent a renewal. It can represent a reconciliation, or just coming back together, like a reunion, basically. The Seven of Pentacles can represent that patience and energy. They could be praying for patience with this whole situation, or praying for some sort of plan on how to bring things back together between the two of you, what to offer you. And I feel like they're pure about this. It's like a childlike energy. So yeah, that's how they feel about you. I hope that resonated. Okay, so yeah, anybody that's just chilling on the live, like I said before, I have 4 donations that some of the submitters were so kind to donate. A question to, some people. So if you guys stick around, I'll choose some people for these submissions for 1 question free. I just got to get past my entire list though. Yeah, that's sweet of him. Not too many men pray for their women and whatever. Or women pray for their men too. Like, that's kind of rare. Okay. So let's see. Alejandra. 44, or is it 45? 45:53. Okay. Timestamp. All right, Alejandra, your 2 questions were, the first one is how soon is this person planning on wanting to have kids once you guys see each other? Let's see. Let's get a little estimate on this. Divine Spirit, please tap into the energy of the situation with Alejandra and the person in question. How soon is this person planning on wanting to have kids? I don't know if that made sense. So you have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the Lover's card. Something with the number 6, because the 6, the Lover's card, is the 6 major arcana, and then you have these 2 3s here, so technically that's a 6. I feel, and then 3s represent creation. I feel like this is masculine energy over here with the 3 of Wands, and I feel like this is your energy right here with the 3 of Swords. So these 2 3s come together, you make a 6. So it's something with the 6. It could be June, because the Lovers represents Gemini. It could have something to do with that, which is the 6th month. Or it could be 6 months from now. The 3 of Wands, like, it's something that's quick. The arrival is like they're waiting for an arrival of something. So it could be sooner. And for some reason, this kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I don't know if it's like her hair or something. This kind of reminds me of you. But I feel like the timing of it, you may not be happy with it for some reason. It could happen quicker than what you're expecting for some reason, or when it happens, it's just like maybe to you the timing is off. The timing is off. If the pregnancy does happen, it's like the timing is not right. But you got the 10 of Cups and the Hangman. So you'd have to change your perception of this, because this can actually be a blessing from the divine with the 10 of Cups if you really look at it. And shit, it could even be something with twins, because the Lover's card can be, it's like a twin card sometimes. Gemini, twins. And there's 2 kids in the 10 of Cups. Who knows? But something about it is like maybe not ideal to you in the beginning, but if you change your perception of how you're looking at the situation, it's actually a blessing. So I don't know if that answers your first question, but that's what I got from that. Why has your ex-lover been on your mind a lot for the past couple of days? Why has your ex-lover been on your mind? Why has your ex-lover, thank you. You got the Temperance card in reverse with the 2 of Wands. There could be some healing that you haven't fully healed from the situation. The 2 of Wands is like you're in between moving forward from one energy into a new energy. And I feel like before you can close out the old cycles, there's something that still needs to be healed. Let's see, what is it? What is it? The Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like this person stole something very valuable from you energetically, whether it was your peace of mind, whether this person took your virginity, whether this person took your self, you feel like this person may have made you self-conscious, weak, insecure, whatever it was. You feel like this person took something very valuable, a piece of you that was very valuable. So what needs to be healed? This has something to do with self-worth and self-value when it comes to this person. You would have to forgive yourself for not knowing Forgive yourself if you allowed this person to discard you or treat you secondary to something else or someone else. They could have cheated on you. It could be multiple things, but you feel like it took something from you, and then you got the Empress at the bottom. So the Empress is all about divine self-worth. This is divine feminine energy. The Queen of Pentacles, I feel like she's an embodiment of the Empress, but like I was saying to Shanda, the last person I just read for, that she's not seeing her worth and her value. The only reason why she's not the Empress is because she doesn't acknowledge the fact that she is that bitch. So this person took something from you, and you're going to have to forgive yourself and forgive this person and potentially cut ties and cleanse yourself of this person's energy. You can work with your angels or your spirit guides, because this is an angelic energy, angelic reinforcement to cut ties with this situation. I don't really feel like there's cords. I would say more so that this is acknowledging what the issue was and what it is that you felt like this person may have stripped from you, and taking that back for yourself and reclaiming that energy for self. All right. Okay, so you had another set of questions. Is this person really going to receive a huge amount of money soon? You want to know if this, basically you want to know if this motherfucker is bluffing. Let's see. Divine Spirit, please tap into the truth of the situation with this person and question that Alejandra is asking about. Is this person going to receive a huge amount of money soon? Majors and aces say yes. Negative cards, quote unquote, say no. Whatever the majority is the answer. Please give us clarity. Is this person, thank you. Justice. I feel like this is saying yes so far, and if so, it could be something to do with like legal or something with the government. The Three of Wands, Three of Swords. This is weird. These are the same cards. That's fucking crazy. These are the same cards almost that I pulled for your first question. Actually, they all are, except for the Justice card. I feel like this could be a yes, yeah. The reason why I would say is because it's something like, it could be something with family, like an inheritance or some sort of settlement or something. I feel like it's legal, like a legal thing or something like that, or it's family tied into it with the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords. For some reason, you're expecting something negative to come out of this. They're expecting some sort of disappointment from this person. They're waiting for this to come through. They may say, like, this could also be tied to the question you asked about the kids or something, or the pregnancy, or wanting to start a family. This could be something that they're telling you, like, yeah, when I get my situation together, I'm going to get some money, and then we'll be able to start a family. Like, it could be something in regards to that. And if you feel like they're lying about this, then they're lying about that too. Yeah, you're in your head about it. I feel like it's the fact that the Justice card came out first. I'm going to say most likely it's true. And it has something to do with like a legal, governmental type of thing, if that makes sense. Like a check or something from the government, or a settlement from whatever. It could be a car accident. Could be, what do you call it when like one of your parents passed away? What's it called? A Social Security check, I think they call it, if I'm not mistaken. You get Social Security. I think it's something like that. I don't know. If they own a land or something, like, it could be anything. In what kind of ways does he trust you? In what ways does this person trust you? This person in question, in what ways does this person trust you? In what way? A lot of ways. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. They know that you're reliable. You're very patient. They know this because of your patience. You've been very patient with them. The World card. They feel like you're someone that has the ability to stick it out with someone till the end. They're pretty much, you're very devoted. The High Priestess is someone you may keep a lot of secrets for them. You're someone that respects their privacy. You're also someone that's willing to not tell too many people about your situation or your business, or even the fact that you talk. So they see you as someone who's like trustworthy in that sense. The Six of Cups. They see you as like a little bit, they might feel like you're a little bit emotionally devoted to them, almost in like a childlike, or maybe a little bit naive because these are children, but it's like like a child just trusts easy. Like some children, not all children, most children have like a pure heart to where they usually see the good in people. The Eight of Wands, your passion, they trust you with like, it's like your energy, your intentions are pure with them. They trust your intentions with them. So that was pretty clear and easy to read. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on now, cards, work with me. No, they're like, no, bitch. Come on, I got too much going on. Like, I don't have time for this. Stay. All right. That was Alejandra's questions. Now we're moving on to Crystal. $55.37. $55.37. This is Crystal's questions. And Crystal donated 2 questions. Shout out to her. Thank you for your donations. She donated 2 free questions to someone out there. I will choose at the end of the submissions. Let me find her questions. My tea is all cold. Hi, Annika. If you want to, how do you get a free question at the end? Since there were some people that donated free questions, you guys, I have like 4 free questions that were donated. If you stick around towards the end, I'm going to choose some people. Yeah, and you get a free question if you donate it. Right. So if you donated a question to someone, you get a free question. All right. All right, so Crystal, let's see. Is this person pregnant with the other person's child, or are they lying? All right. Divine Spirit, thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Please give us truth. Okay, truth. Is this person in question pregnant? Is this person pregnant by the other party, or is this bluff? Is this a bluff? Majors and aces say yes. 7 of Wands or 9 of Wands. I think this is the 9 of Wands. Is this person pregnant by this other person, or are they lying? Majors and aces, if they are pregnant, quote unquote negative cards are no's. Whatever is in majority is the answer. Please give us clear discernment. Is this other person pregnant by the other party? Thank you. Okay, you got the world. No, sorry, the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Sun. You got the Judgment. And you got the 6 of Wands. I'm going to be honest. I feel like this is a yes. And why I say that, not only because I have 3 major arcanas and that outweighs these other 2 cards. The Judgment card has a family in it. There's a man and a woman and a child. Then you have 2 children in the Sun card. So it's potentially, I'm just going to say what I'm picking up is saying a yes. And it could be a boy, maybe. But it's a boy and a girl in here. So you can't really say for sure. But Sun is more of a masculine energy. I'm going to say yes. I feel like this is a yes. All right. Why isn't this person walking away? Why isn't this person walking away from this other party? Why isn't he walking away from this other person? Why isn't he walking away? Oh, shit. Okay, so you got the Tower card. You got the 6 of Cups. all these cards that wanted to come out. The same cards that I just put back. So you got the Knight of Pentacles, the Judgment came out again, the Nine of Wands came out again, the Seven of Swords, the King of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like there's something about the situation. For one, a Tower moment happened. I feel like that's the pregnancy with the Six of Cups. It's like a child or something like that. It may have happened unexpectedly. And I don't know why people be like, oh, I didn't know she's... Well, how do you not know if all you do is come in somebody? But eventually it's going to happen. Stupid. Anyway, then you got the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Cups. I feel like this person, they're devoted in a sense, like almost to a default, because I feel like they know the truth that this, like, something is shady about this woman with the Seven of Swords. They know there's something sneaky and shady about him. Like, they know the truth, but he has the truth of, he has the sword of truth in his hand, but his eyes are closed. So it's like they're refusing. And it could be due to the circumstances. This judgment call, like, what do I do? It's because now I feel like it's a child involved. So how else? Like, what else do I do? The Eight of Wands, it's a lot of energy. It's a lot going on. This person's energies and emotions fluctuates when it comes to this other person, the female involved. The man's energy fluctuates back and forth. The Nine of Wands, I feel like this person has, the female energy may have inflicted a lot of stress and energy on this person, but this person is very, very resilient. Like, they don't stop at nothing. Like, if they want something, they're gonna get it, even if they gotta, like, throw you to the floor, stick to you, like, whatever. All right. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like they know that this person is not, like, the best option for them or even good to them, but they're staying because of, they have, like, a partial devotion to this person. And I feel like the main bit of that right now is because of the circumstance with this pregnancy. That's what I'm getting. All right. So let's see what's good with your other question. You asked, why is this person worried when it comes to you? Why are they worried? I'm going to use my love messages for this one. I'm going to clarify with the tarot. Also, why is this person worried when it comes to Crystal? Why is this person in question worried? Like, what is their worries tied to Crystal? What is their worries? Okay. They believe that God made you as their equal. They fantasize and daydream about you. They feel like you're not seeing them clearly. And they save your pictures. Either they have pictures and videos that you guys took together, or you sent them or gave them, or they found online and just kept for themselves. I'm going to clarify these cards. Okay. So I feel like they're worried because they feel like potentially you could be the one that's for them. And I feel like they have like like they kind of idealize you or idealize the situation. But let's see. Clarify these cards in the exact order as I pulled them out. Really? Okay. Ten of Wands. Three of Cups. The Knight or the Page of Wands in reverse. The Hierophant. The Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So, Five of Swords and Ten of Wands, like, they are worried because you guys, it's like these blockages, like these difficulties. You may have cut them off because of this other situation over here. There's two people that are walking away from this person, and it could be because this person's like, you know what, you need to get the fuck away from me, putting their boundaries and their guard up, and telling these other two to get ghosts. And because of this, you got the Ten of Wands. So you put up some sort of barrier or block. You stood your ground. I feel like they know that you're tired or you're over something. You're tired of the conflict with this person. And, you know, obviously the other stuff is going on. I feel like they know this. They're clear on that. Then when it comes to the fantasizing and the daydreaming, they fantasize about you moving on, and that worries them. The Three of Cups, because they could be seeing some things online or whatever, or they know, like, or they just assume that you moved past them, you're celebrating without them, or you going out with your homegirls, or that you potentially are going to find somebody else, because this looks like this is like a bridal shower or something, or a bridal party. So it's like they might even be expecting for you to get married and move on to somebody else. Like, that's what they're worried about. And the Nine of Swords also speaks of somebody that's in their head, that's like overly worried and stressed out about something. What else? They feel like you're not seeing them clearly. They feel like you see them like this, the Page of Wands, this fuckboy energy, this immature energy, someone that doesn't have feelings, that doesn't care about love, when in actuality this person does have feelings. They do get hurt. They could be brokenhearted at the moment, or they could be depressed, or they do have the ability to actually have feelings and be hurt. And the Page of Wands is like, in reverse, that's not who I am, but you're seeing them potentially like this fuckboy, someone that doesn't have like devotion to anything or anyone but themselves, or immature in love, or just an immature person, period, regardless of their age. The Hierophant. So this person is a little bit dedicated to you on the low, and I feel like that's why they still, like, they want to capture a memory of something, or they want to feel close to you, so they keep pictures of you, or they find their own pictures or whatever of you, and they have that. So yeah, let me see, what was your other question? How does this person feel about the issues between the two of you? If I didn't answer it already, but let's see. How does this person feel about the issues between the two of them? There's someone else. So this could go both ways. They know the issue is because there's somebody else in their life, or they're afraid, or they're assuming that there's someone, or there's going to be someone else in your life. Let's see. But the issues, they know it's because of the factor that there's other people involved. Clarify this. The Four of Swords. And that's potentially why things are on hold or on ice, or why they feel like you've turned cold in some sense. The Seven of Cups. It could be that this is not the only person that you've had to deal with when it comes to this man right here. Could have been some other energies involved. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, so there's like a specific person, but maybe also this person could just be seeing you too, as well as having multiple options, and maybe you do. But that's the issue. Other people. Six of Pentacles. Them giving their energy and time to multiple people, maybe in the past. That's potential. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. All right. Shout out to you again. Thank you for donating. I appreciate it. So, all right. Who do we have next? Miss Anna. Miss Anna, where we at? Come back to Earth. Thank you. This stupid thing, like, just pissed me off. You pissed me off. What is it? What time are we at? We are on 69:17. Okay. Miss Anna, where are we at with you? Your question is, you have 3 questions. Oh, I didn't even see this. Anna donated Let me see. How many you donated a question? Okay, so that makes 5 donations so far that I can see. I haven't got down the entire list. So far we have 5 donations. Shout out to you, Anna. Thank you for donating. Okay. That was lovely of you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Like, you know, thank you. And I'm sure the other people appreciate y'all too. Thank you. So what's your question? What deck am I using? Joanna, I don't know if you're talking about this one, but I'm using the manga tarot. The mystical manga, sorry. The mystical manga tarot. If that's what you're asking. Yeah. Triple Gemini. If you stick around towards the end or you come back before the end of the live, I might I'm gonna distribute like at least 1 free question to those that would like a free one based off of the donations from the others that submitted questions tonight. So how does this person, or sorry, does this person want you to message him first? Does this person prefer for you to message him first? Let's see. Does this person prefer Anna to message him, reach out to him first? Mages and aces say yes. The fool out before I can even get it out. Let's see. Please give us more clarity. Is this a yes or is this a no? And if so, why? Does this person prefer for Anna to reach out to them first? 3 of Cups, the Emperor, the 3 of Wands, and the Justice. That's a clear yes. And like, how you gonna come out as the Emperor when you want somebody else to take the lead? Like, no, that's not how it works. But I feel like they prefer for you to do it. And I feel, to be honest, with the Fool card, is like they might perceive like they'll fuck something up if they were to say something to you first for whatever reason. Because this dog is looking at them and they're looking at the dog like, are you sure? I don't know. So they could be getting advice, or they could be going back and forth in their consciousness, asking themselves like, should I not? And they don't want to be stupid. They don't want to be foolish, basically. So the Emperor doesn't always have to represent a leader. This can represent someone who's very stubborn, okay? Someone that's just kind of like dead set in their ways. With the Justice card, it's like they may look at you as someone who has the upper hand but doesn't realize it. They feel like it's your call, or that you're better maybe at communicating, because the sword is a communicative energy and the Justice card represents Libra. So they may feel like you're someone that maybe a little bit more clear about the situation. The 3 of Cups, they may prefer you to come in with a lighthearted energy, not so much a romantic energy. I feel they may see you in different aspects. Like they may see you as like 3 different types of personalities or energies, but in some aspect though they're positive, I feel. And then you have the 3 of Wands. So they may even be waiting for you to reach out to them. I feel like they're anticipating it. So it's completely up to you whether or not you want to reach out to this person. But I feel like this is a clear yes, that this person would prefer for you to say something to them. To be honest, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's see what your second question was. Is this person the romantic soulmate that you've been trying to manifest? Let's see. Divine Spirit, please give us clear guidance, truth, and clarity. Is this person in question that Anna's asking about, is this the romantic soulmate that she's been trying to manifest? Mages and aces say definitely a yes. Quote unquote negative cards will be no's. The other cards, please give us clarity. All cards essentially are going to give us an answer and clarity, but whatever the majority is of the yes or no cards is the answer. Is this person in question that Anna's asking about, is this her romantic soulmate that she's been trying to manifest? Okay. got the Queen of Cups. That could be your energy. You have the Lovers. That's a good card in this question. Alright, I'm going to pull 3 more. You got the 4 of Pentacles. You got the Chariot. You got the Knight of Cups. I'm not getting a clear yes or no when I knew Spirit was going to fuck with me like that. Is this a yes or no? What are you saying? The Hangman. Okay, so I feel like it's more of a yes. So you do have 2 matches. This person could be younger than you because you got the Queen and a Knight. Or this person may not be as emotionally ready for this connection. But that does not mean that it's not supposed to be. It just may not be exactly aligned fully in some aspects, okay? But they are matches. They're from the same suit. Then you have the Chariot. You got the Chariot and the Lovers. These are 2 energies where there's polar opposite energies in them. And there's an overseer in each card. There's an angel over here. And there's someone that's driving the chariot with these 2 horses. And then there's 2 lovers. So I feel, and there's also this red string of fate energy that's tying their wrists together. I don't know if you can see that. So I feel like this is answering your question. I feel like it's a yes. Spirits, definitely your angels, and it's like spiritual reinforcement or whatever, divine intervention is involved with this. So how this comes together is in regards to that. And it's almost like this was divine. Like you manifested this, but at the same time it was already something that was aligned. So however you did this, say you asked Spirit to send you a person that is aligned with your true self, your true higher self, whatever the best aspect of you, you want to attract a person that matches that perfectly or whatever, that's what you got. Like, I don't feel like this was necessarily like you were specific as like, okay, it's got to be like this, it's got to be this person. You may have asked for an energy that vibrates with you to come in, and that's what happened. The 4 of Pentacles, though, you could be dealing with someone that is a little bit stubborn, dead set in their ways. So that could be a part of the reason why this person's not all the way emotionally ready, or they have some maturing to do when it comes to emotions. You may be a little bit more willing, but that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right. Your other question is, how can you learn to keep going despite of feeling so lonely and ready to quit? How can you keep going? Okay, Divine Spirit, the Queen of Swords came out. She actually tried to come out in reverse. I feel like you got to clear your mental space, your mental state. You may be giving your power away to certain circumstances. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you got to cut away some of these negative emotions. So whatever these emotions that are being triggered out of you, they're unresolved energies. They're showing you what does not belong. It's like when you have an upset stomach and you throw up, you're throwing up what food is causing the upset stomach. You're clearing all that up, if that makes sense. Like, you're disposing the toxins in your body. So whenever you feel like a negative feeling or a negative thought, you got to ask yourself, okay, why is it there? And release that thought or those feelings. That's what's happening. I'm going to pull a card from my Venus is the Plug Oracle. And this Walu Tarot shit wants to keep falling. Get your ass over here. Thank you. This is just like an explanation of the deck, so I'm just going to leave that one there. But what is the advice? Venus in Capricorn. It says, doing too much, working too much, and overly materialistic, aren't we? Now is the time to truly buckle down and go within our heart space for truth. Fuck the status quo. So Spirit may be telling you to kind of slow down, and it's not you giving up. It's not to feel like you're giving up, or Spirit's telling you like something could never happen. But sometimes we do have to take a break for ourselves and go within and check our energy and check ourselves. You could be overly focused on the material, like the physical and what you see in the 3D world, and therefore you could be neglecting your spiritual self or your emotional connectedness with yourself. Do I have another channel? I have a celebrity reading channel that I do every now and then. Other than that, I do not. So any other channels you see is on some bullshit. I'll tell you that. I don't know if anybody's claiming to be me, but let me know if it is. Let me see. All right, so that was Anna's question. Let me check the chat. Hold on. Oh, the pink cards. All these are my own decks. All my decks are on my website if you guys are interested. This deck right, if you guys are asking about this deck, this is my my love messages deck. All of my cards are on my website. Every single one that you see. These pink ones, all of them are on my website. What's I gonna say? I think you send donations through the website and ask. Right. So you would have to donate at least 2 questions and donate one of your questions to a person, and you would get a free question for donating. You guys don't have to do that if you don't want to. You guys can submit $5 per question and keep it at that. But if you guys would like to get a free question and donate a question to a person, then that's how it would go. You're welcome, Anna. I'm glad that helped you. Miss Sweet, yes, there is a list right now. I'm not completely done. I'm almost done with my list, and then I'll start choosing people for free questions. So next up is Vanessa. I had some people start submitting when I got on the live, so I haven't got through the entire list. So don't think that I skipped you or I forgot about you if you guys submitted during the live. I have not forgotten you, okay? Where we at? 8219. All right, Miss Vanessa, your question is, will this person patent be... Oh, this is a person's name. Sorry. Will this person be the one for you? Sorry. Okay. Vanessa wants to know, is this person going to be for her? The one for her. Please tap into this person's energy. Please tap into this person's energy. Is this person going to be the one for her? Majors and aces say yes. Quote unquote negative cards say no. Whatever the majority is of either the yes or no cards is the answer. The other cards will clarify what the energy is. Divine Spirit, thank you. Is this person Vanessa's inquiring about? Is this person the one for her? This person the one for her? 5 cards, please, Divine Spirit. The Ace of Swords. I feel like you already know the truth. You already know the answer. The 2 of Swords, but you keep going back and forth in your mind about it. You got the King of Cups. I'm going to put his ass to the side. You got the Page of Wands. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. Like, come on. I'm going to keep pulling until I get, like, either another ace or major or quote-unquote negative card, because these are just clarifying something for me. You got 2 counterparts, a King and a Queen of Cups. So I'm going to keep pulling, though. You got 2 aces so far. Ace of Pentacles. One more. Knight of Wands. No. Okay, I'm going to pull... Wait, hold on. I only have... The rest are courts. Let me pull 2 more until I get... Okay. I'm getting a yes so far. I already know the answer was a yes. I already knew that. Yes, there is a list. If you guys would like to submit a question, it's $5 per question. If you guys would like to donate a question to someone and get a free question for yourself, you'd have to submit at least 2 questions. Please specify whether you're donating or not so I know. But and all the information is in the description box, you guys. Just go to my website and the Happy Hour Friday product. Just submit your question there. Please leave your questions in the note section. All right, so you have 2 aces, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. These are yes cards. You also have a major, 2 major arcanas, the Chariot and the Fool. I feel like this is saying yes, but you're fighting yourself with it. Because I pulled the Ace of Swords and I feel like you already knew the truth. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, you may feel like this person is a little too fiery, too passionate, or things are moving too quickly. You may feel like there's a lot of passion, a lot of sexual chemistry. There could also be a lot of emotional connectedness, but something about it, you may be like conflicted. You may not trust this. You may feel like this is just something for the moment, or this is gonna bypass, or this is just gonna fly by night, because maybe that's what you're used to. Especially, you know, people feel like when connections have that fiery start, that they're always going to end up crashing and burning. In some cases, yeah, but if this connection is meant to happen and spirit is bringing you two together, and it's like your energies are just kind of like merging into each other in this passionate, dynamic type of way, it's kind of like you just need to go with the flow of that. You might have to get out of some old ways of thinking and stop overthinking and second guessing yourself. If you know, you know. And I feel like it's a yes, because you got two counterparts. And on top of that, when I first pulled this, I pulled the Ace of Swords. That's divine truth. And this person's eyes are closed. So it's like you don't really see this for what it is all the way. You're questioning yourself. But Spirit is also telling you to look within yourself and not what you see physically. Because even with the Ace of Pentacles represents the physical realm. Her eyes are closed. So although there is a physical harvest, she's looking at this from an internal sense, like I'm already blessed within, and that's why she's receiving these blessings from the universe. So you got to look at this from a different perspective. The Fool card, this is a fresh new energy, fresh new beginning. You can't go back to what was. You can't identify with who you used to be and the type of connections you used to have. This is a different ball game. That's what Spirit's saying. So to answer your question, I feel like this is a yes. All right, Miss Vanessa, that was your reading. Now we moving on to Miss Adriana. She donated a question. Shout out to you. Ding, 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 ding. To Adriana. She was one of the others that donated. I appreciate you. Thank you. So let's see. What was your question? When will you get into your next relationship? When will you get into your next relationship? Let's see, Divine Spirit. When do you see Adriana getting into her next relationship? When do you see her getting into her next relationship? When do you see her getting into her next relationship? The Hermit. Spirit is saying like you're not done with your singlehood just yet. The Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. I feel like you're like, this is a good place for you to be. If you're single, if you are spending a lot of time with yourself, you really need to take advantage of this time. You don't want to hermit yourself so much that you're not meeting people, that you're not socializing. But if if you feel like you actively have no control over the fact that you're not meeting anybody or nothing's really popping off, it's because Spirit wants you to spend time with yourself, because this is beneficial to your growth, and also with clear intentions on what it is that you're really looking for. And I feel like Spirit also, like when you get out of your head, when you're not looking at this as a bad thing, where it's because it's like this person is lonely at night. These are 2 nines. The Hermit is the 9th. I'm sick of these cards. Keep falling. The 9 of Swords, and then the Hermit is the 9th major arcana card in the deck. So it's like when you get past that energy of feeling like lonely and having these nights of feeling like I'm by myself or whatever, when you get out of looking at this in a negative perspective this season, because this is just a season, this is not a life, like life or death sentence, like this is just temporary. So when you look at it in a higher perspective, that you're also learning a lot about yourself internally, and that this helps to identify more of what you're looking for and what you deserve in love and other things in your life, your purpose in life, and what it is that you're really seeking outside of not just love. You're seeing this in a better perspective. Things are going to start to also shift and move quickly for you. This is just a season. And the fact that you're at the nines represents that it's almost at its completion anyway. Because I feel like tens are endings, yes, but if you just take away that 0 out of the 10, it's just the 1, which represents the beginning. So you're not far from what it is that you're seeking. Like, you gotta just trust the season is what's meant to be. And trust me, boo, I get it. This is where I'm at. It's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. But you have to trust it. Like, you have to see it for the good and what it is. All right. What can you look forward to in the year 2020? Let's see. Ew, my bad. What do you have to look forward to? What do you have to look forward to in the year 2020? What do you have to look forward to? Justice, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Lovers, Chariot. Okay. So what do you have to look forward to? The Justice card is like you're going to get your just due. You're going to have a lot of revelations and clarity. I feel like this is going to be like a big awakening to, like, you're going to be able to see things in a very profound way. And I also feel like this is new spiritual insights and gifts that Spirit's blessing you with. I also feel like there's a dream come true that's coming, a heart's desire, like a precious desire of yours. I heard, that's exactly what I heard. Sounds corny, but that's exactly how I heard it. A precious desire. And it could definitely be a soulmate connection with the Lovers and the Chariot card. So this will be a connection that I feel like will be successful. Because I see the Chariot card as like a divine success that Spirit's taking credit for. Your angels and spirit guides are bringing together and orchestrating for you. So also Aces represents gifts and new beginnings. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is, I feel like maybe, you know, catch me if I'm wrong when you get to that time or whatever, but let me know. But I feel like next year could be very significant for you in love. So it's ironic that you asked about it first, but this is what I'm getting. And also, it's just a lot of things working out that may have been blocked. It could have been a karmic cycle or something, but I feel like your choices that you're making now and maybe in the past that you've made are dictating your future. But I feel like this is good karma that you're accumulating, and it's blessing you with maybe even emotional stability, peace within self as well. So that's what I'm seeing. All right. So that was your reading. All right. Moving on to Miss Alyssa, who also donated $93.22. So shout out to you, Alyssa, for donating. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. If a tarot reader were to describe you, what would they say? That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm a tarot reader, so let's see. Let's describe Miss Alyssa for us. Divine Spirit, please describe Alyssa to the accurate T. Thank you. Ace of Swords. The Star. Or is this the Moon? This is the Moon. I love this card. This is a dope ass card. I don't know why. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I want my own anime. Ooh, you got the Empress. Got the Four of Wands in reverse, but I'm going to turn it upright because some of my cards are accidentally in reverse. I'm going to start off with these 4 attributes. All right. As a person, I would describe you as, with the Ace of Swords, you're someone who could be very spiritually in tune, but you're not aware that you're that spiritually in tune, especially with the Moon card. You have psychic abilities and gifts, but you're not aware of them, or you just don't really know how to utilize them. I feel like you're emotional. You're a very emotional person. You hold a lot of emotional depth. You could be someone that's very secretive. You don't always share of yourself or share your emotions. You may sometimes feel imbalanced within yourself emotionally. I also feel like you're someone who's kind of like an enchantress or like a siren. So you could be attractive, but you may not realize that you have these strong, it's like hidden sexual. I'm getting Scorpio energy with this, even though the moon card is Pisces energy. I'm getting Scorpio energy. And I feel like you might have like a little bit of a dark side that people don't see. You have an allure about you that you don't always give yourself credit for. You may not even recognize why certain people are drawn to you. Another thing I'm getting with the Empress card is that you are someone that is physically attractive and physically appealing. Um, you're also someone that's independent as well. You may prefer independence, but that doesn't mean that you're not someone that's looking for your other half or wouldn't mind having another half, obviously. But I feel like you're more so someone who, you could be complicated to people that don't really get you, that don't, because I'm seeing this as like these energies are like different. There's so many different aspects of you. And I feel like not everybody gets that chance to see that because you're very intimate. You're very, you have a little, like I said, you not dark like in a negative sense, but you have like a hidden aspect of you, and you cloak it well, you hide it well. Like people don't always read you. Like they might think that they know you, but you have different faces. You got different aspects of you. If you sent it after I went live, I haven't even gotten through all the whole thing yet. So if you sent it when I went on the live, I haven't gotten to you. I'm going off of what was already sent to me before I started the live. And then you have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands was in reverse. So you may also come across as someone that's not really open to love at this time, or people may feel like you're secure within yourself, that you're not like open, or you're not seeking love actively. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So some people just assume that women are um sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah, Vanessa, I did yours was, hold on. Like some people just assume that women are all like on this Disney princess tip where they just are so desperate for love and they just want a man or whatever. They want to be married. And that's not to say like there's anything wrong with that or that we don't feel like that at times, but people don't see you as overly um you're not like so possessive and trying to manifest a fairy tale, if that makes sense. You could also intimidate the opposite sex as well. But I do feel like people see you as appealing and it's like a mystique about you. They can't read you. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see, what was your other question? Hello, what's up? Wonder Beauty, what's up? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm gonna call you, I don't know how to say, I don't know how to say that name. I'm sorry. I'm not really that good with pronunciating names. Okay. Why has this person been acting distant? Why has this person been acting distant? Why has this person been acting distant? Why has this person been acting distant with Alyssa? Why has this person been acting distant? The Sun, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands. I always get this one confused with the Nine of Wands, but that's the 7. You have the Tower. Okay, you have a lot of fiery energy. This person is a little bit different from you. And then I see the Queen of Pentacles. You come across as a little more stable. This person's energy is all over the place at the moment. I feel like this person, there's really no bad blood between you. I wouldn't say that with the Sun card. Even if something happened between the both of you that you may feel like was a Tower moment, maybe you like say an argument took place, or there was a misunderstanding about something, whatever, even then this person, their perception of this right now is like you guys are in a good state. Like they're not looking at this as something detrimental. This person is also focused somewhere else, something else in their, like in their time or their free time, or just something else that they are preoccupied with. I also feel like they could be, whatever it is that they're preoccupied by could be a little bit of an annoyance or a challenge to them. It's not something like this person is all playing video games. And if they are playing, oh, Sati, okay. If this person is like into video games and stuff, they're doing it to escape from something that they're dealing with that's annoying them, or whatever they're doing. It's like they're going through a challenging period with the Tower card. Let me see. Clarify the Tower. The Devil. This person sometimes, one thing that they will say is that they could feel a little bit smothered by the connection. Does not necessarily have to be that you're smothering them and that you're a bad person. It could be like this person just needs their space sometimes. The Knight of Swords. Especially if this person is going through something. So they could come across as like a little bit annoyed. I wouldn't take it personally, but this person is going through some shit in their own space. Like they could be, I feel like this can also be their ego. Like they're going through some tough times and spirit's breaking them free of certain patterns and things within them that does not serve them. So they need this space and time for themselves. I don't really feel like this has too much to do with you. Let me clarify the Devil card. The Knight of Pentacles. They could be going through some financial issues. The Devil card is also Capricorn. Capricorns are very, very hard workers for the most part. Or very particular about their work and their money. Their earth signs. So this person could have some Capricorn in their chart, or they're just very focused on their coins, their finances. So I wouldn't take this personally. I hope that makes sense. I feel like just be in this space that everything is cool. Like there's nothing for me to worry about. All right. Love prediction between you and this person. Love prediction between you and this person. Divine Spirit, let me pull one of my fortune cards. I want to see what we get. What do you see potentially happening between these two? What do you see? Healing. Okay. So due to whatever is happening right now, I feel like this person seemingly distancing themselves from you, or if they are distancing themselves from you, whether this has anything to do with you or not, it doesn't matter. This is about healing for the both of you. I feel like they're healing their own, their own situations, and you're healing your own situation. You're learning lessons through this time, and you're releasing what does not serve you so that you guys can see the growth within yourselves and therefore the connection. So let me see. Spirit, clarify this. The Ten of Swords came out in reverse. So yeah, there's some things that you both need to end that otherwise, if you didn't feel this way about this person, you may have not have tended to, if that makes sense. You may have overlooked it. You may kind of just like, excuse me, like if this person didn't show you like some sort of pushback, you may have not been triggered to the point where you needed to heal what you needed to heal. So I feel like in the future, there's a need for healing, because this could lead to a better stable period between the two of you, but it requires the work. Oh my gosh. And my tea is cold. No, stop doing that, you motherfucker. Stop. Okay. I'm trying to like show the cards. My stuff is just my like equipment and everything is annoying the fuck out of me. So I'm trying to get it together. Okay, see, your last question is about school and work. Work and school. Divine Spirit, what energies do you see up and coming with that? The High Priestess card. The Judgment card, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. So in these areas, you may find a little more success in these areas at this time, especially if you're heavily focused. Because I've seen the High Priestess is like she's studying something. And this is like spending a lot of time inward. So I feel like these areas maybe specifically work too. With the Six of Wands, this is victory. You may have more success with this. The Judgment card, it also gives you some time to heal when it comes to your love life by focusing on these two areas, because I feel like Spirit is already handling it. You got two angels that are overseeing the situation. There's a heart in the middle here. So in the heart of the matter of this situation between you and this person, there's healing that's taking place. And there's also a sun here. With the sun, I feel like that represents renewal, rejuvenation. So these areas, you'll experience some sort of positive forward movement, potentially some successes. You may feel like this rewarding energy out of these two aspects, your work and school. And that's due to focus. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let me see. Let me take a little bit of a breather because I went in. I went in a little bit. Just a little. If I have not went through every person that submitted during the live, this is people that paid past 7 p.m. I have not answered your questions yet. This is for people that paid before 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Anybody that paid or submitted a question during that time, I have not answered you yet. Okay? So please be patient with me. If you paid for multiple questions, like you might have paid when the submissions were open earlier and then you paid after 7 p.m., I haven't even gotten to those people yet. So please be patient. I do not like to be rushed on shit. Like, I'm not about to like be shady and like not read somebody's questions or nothing. I have not gotten to them yet. And on top of that, I haven't even put the timestamps in the description. I'm not even done with the live yet. So we good. We cool. We cool. Right. All right. Wonder Beauty, can you donate through PayPal? My website, my main pay system is through PayPal. If you pay directly on my website, I've left the link in the description. And the product would be the happy hour questions. You would just pay through that. Just leave your question in the notes section so I know who you are and what you're asking. What teas do I drink? I like green tea. That's my favorite. I like oolong tea. That's my favorite. But right now, I'm drinking some green tea. I have some apple cider vinegar, cinnamon, and honey. I don't have any more lemon, but this is just what I'm drinking because it makes my throat feel better. Because as you guys can tell, my voice is a little ashy. A little Marge Simpson-ish right now. Chamomile is cool too. I don't really... I mean, it's alright. I like Ivanna teas. Those are so good. Like, oh, I love them. The cold or the hot ones. Those are just... I like teas too, but... Oh, I'm not on a diet. No, I'm trying to clear up my throat. Alright, let's see. All right, I have Monica, Simone, and Samantha, and then I will get to the people that paid during the live. So I have 3 pre-submissions, and then the rest will be those of you that paid during the live. So 3 more people. And then I will get to the donations. So whoever wants a free question that, you know, I will... How many donations do I have? I think I have 5 so far that I'm aware of, because I haven't checked the other submissions yet. So far I have 5 free questions available. Shout out to the people that donate. I appreciate y'all. And anyone that just participated, period, in the happy hour. Thank you, period. All right. So, Miss Monica, you are next. 11024. All right. Advice regarding this person and how do they feel. So what's your advice? I'm gonna use my Venus as the plug, Oracle. It's more like self-love and like empowerment and all that type of good shit, but I'm gonna use it, and if I need to clarify, I will use the romance angels. Divine Spirit, please tap into Monica and this specific person's energy. What's the advice that you have, Most High God? What advice do you have on this connection at this time? What divine advice? Thank you. Venus and Cancer. It's asking you to nurture only what gives you life with an immense amount of love and compassion. So I feel like Spirit's telling you to ask yourself, like, in what way do you feel called to, like, authentically and passionately, like, what about this connection do you feel guided to nurture? Or do you feel like you are giving it the love and compassion, or yourself within this connection, the love and compassion that you actually need? Are you nurturing yourself? Because the Venus and Cancer is like a nurturer. It's like that mothering energy. But let's see. I'm going to pull Romance Angels too. What's your advice? What's Divine Spirit's advice for Monica with this connection that she's asking about? What's her advice? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. So again, it's kind of like this person may be challenging you to have compassion regardless. Not to say that you should just overlook red flags, you know, and things that are, if this person is disrespectful, if this person is being manipulative, you know, those types of things. But it's saying like this person may not hold your expectations of what you think a soulmate needs to be, or the timing, or even if it's not about the person's character, it could be the way that they love you. You may feel like, I'm used to this, or a soulmate should be like getting down on their knees with poems and shit. And this person may show that they love you by fixing your car, you know, doing certain things for you. You know, people have different love languages. So it could be asking you, are you being too hard on this connection or this person, or yourself within it? So that's what I'm getting. It's telling you to keep an open mind. Like, and also you've matured and you've grown. So certain things that you require, or things that you, the way that you feel that you need to be, you know, loved and cared for, and how you can love and care for another person is based off of your maturity and your growth within self, and vice versa with another person. The Hierophant. Yeah. How dedicated are you to this connection and situation? It's not telling you to burn yourself out. It's not telling you to give energy that you don't have to give and you're not giving to yourself. It's not telling you that you should do all the work and the other person should sit back, or that they should do all the work and you sit back. But it's saying, like, how dedicated are you to this? This is about mutual energy. Where are you guys at within your devotion to yourselves? Because that says a lot about your connection with each other too. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see how this person feels about you. Okay, I got you, Annika. Thank you. Let's see. Damn it. I really, like, am mad at this because, like, see how low it goes? Like, I don't want you to go too low. Like, come on. I have a ghetto contraption because this thing is, like, giving me shit. Like, really giving me shit. Okay. Alrighty. So, how does this person feel? I'm going to use my... Look at this. Stop. Stop being an asshole. Would you for 10 seconds? Hold on. Like, it does not want to stay up. And I don't know why not. I guess I'll just hold the cards up. Because I wanted you guys to see the table. Because I don't like... It hurts to kind of like hold it like this. But anyway, how does this person feel about Monica? How does this person feel about Monica at this time? Where's their feelings about Monica? This card keeps coming out for people. You're not seeing me clearly. Aw. Your beauty and energy is so damn alluring. Did you put a spell on me? I want to talk to you and I want to see you. I talk about you only to those who truly matter to me. So, I don't know if y'all ever heard that before, but I've heard that a time before. Asked someone if I put a spell on them. Like, you sound stupid. But no, I didn't. But anyway, I feel like this person is perceiving, like, that you're not seeing them in a clear perspective, whether they feel like you're seeing them in a negative light or you're seeing them in, like, a cookie cutter, like, fairy tale perception. Either way it goes, they feel like you're not seeing them clearly in some sense. So I'm going to clarify with the tarot though, because I want to go a little more into this. And then they feel like your energy is like, so it's like a siren. Like, you call out to them, you tempt them, you make them feel all this gushy shit, and they can't explain it. And it's like the only thing that they can conclude probably, you know, is, did this person put a spell on me? Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I'm not gonna get in your business, but I want to talk to you and I want to see you. So this person wants to talk and they want to see you. I feel like it's both. Like, they want to actually spend time with you, and they only talk about your connection to those that they trust. Okay. The Eight of Wands came out. So they may be talking a lot about you, or they may be sending you a lot of sexual energy. I don't know why that came out, but that's what I'm picking up. Please clarify these cards in the exact order. This card came out again. This person could fantasize about you a lot. Because when I see, this is like, it could be sexual, or this could be like you're feeling their energy. You guys could be exchanging energy a lot, whether that's sexually or like you think about them, they think about you. It's like heavy, intense energy, Seven of Swords. So they feel like you may be seeing them also in an illusionary way. Let's see. The King of Wands. You may see them as like this outstanding, upstanding guy that's confident and bold, and like, just, you see them bigger than life, and they know this, and they don't really feel that way about themselves. So that's why they feel like you're not seeing them clearly. Yeah, you see them as like the Emperor, the Six of Wands. Like, this person is just like this high in demand person, which they could be an attractive person. They may have a lot of people that are interested in them, but they feel like you're not seeing them like truly for who they are. Maybe that's all you see about them. And they feel like that's not true. That's not the only thing about them. Let's see. 35. Page of Cups. Yeah, this person, you like, they feel like this dreamy energy when it comes to you, because the Page of Cups is kind of like a crush energy, like someone that has a crush on somebody, someone that may tend to daydream and fantasize a little bit. So you have like an energy to them that makes them kind of go off in another world sometimes. Let me see. So the Page of Cups is Pisces energy too, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so they can also feel like you kind of entice them, like you see how the snake is wrapped around this woman. It's like this seductive energy that they're captivated by you. They feel like you, it's like this magician vibe too, also at the same time. She gives me, she's like a, she's giving me Kali vibes too. Kali, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, or you specifically, Monica, I don't know if you've ever seen The Queen of the Dam. That's my shit. Aaliyah plays Akasha, and Akasha is like the mother of vampires. She's like a bad bitch. Her energy is like this queen, like this goddess energy that throws you off for a loop. Like, it's kind of scary, but it's like captivating at the same time. Has a power to rip your soul out your body type of energy. So they may see you as like very powerful in your energy, like you've shifted them in a way, and it's like her eyes are closed, so it's like she's meditating, she's in her own little world. She doesn't even know how powerful she is to shift energies and shift worlds and timelines and shit. And that's what you're like, basically that's how they feel about you. Like you do something that you may not even recognize you're doing. If that makes sense. It's interesting. So let's see what else. Yeah, they want to talk to you, they want to see you. And again, I don't feel like I need to clarify these two, but they only talk about your situation to those that they feel like they trust. You know, they're not going around telling everybody, and they may be very selective with the information that they share amongst people. So that is how they feel about you. I hope that resonated or that made sense to you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Wonder Beauty. Yeah, Aaliyah, I love that movie. And yeah, she was dope in that movie. Like, she really channeled the fuck out of that energy in that movie. Alright, so who's up next? We have 2 more people on the pre-submitted list, and then those of you that hung out in the live, you guys are up next. Next person is Simone. 12221. Okay. Simone, your question. I'm not going to say anybody's name. My bad. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Has this person got any type of advice on you, whether it be spiritual or from family, about your connection? So let's see. Has this person gotten any type of advice in regards to their connection? Majors and aces say yes. Quote unquote negative cards will be no's. Whatever is in majority is the answer. Please tell me whether this was spiritual or was this between family. Please let me know through who, if they are getting advice. Is this person in question? Thank you. Okay, so far I'm getting a no, because you have the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Those are quote unquote negative cards. I'm going to keep pulling. I'm going to pull 5 total. So 3 more. Divine Spirit, is this a yes or no? Is this person? Thank you. The Death card is a major, so that's a yes card. You have the 10 of Pentacles. That could be considered a yes because it's light. Okay. So you got more cards than what I asked for, but you got the Lovers and the Hierophant. So they do ask for advice. I'm going to say the 10 of Pentacles could be family or people that they trust or that they're close to. Okay, it does not always have to be like blood relatives. This could be like close friends or 1 or 2 friends or family that they ask. But with these cards right here, these are spiritual. These are more spiritual based. Are they consulting in psychics? maybe with the Hierophant or a priest or like a pastor, if they're a religious person, they may ask the head of their church for some spiritual guidance on this connection. What should I do? Or this could be someone that is a spiritual consultant. The Lover's card is more like asking God, asking their angels for clarity, praying about the situation with the lovers, communicating with the higher spirit. The Death card can also be that maybe they talk to an ancestor or passed over loved one that they connect with. This person themselves could also be very intuitive to even, I mean, some people don't feel that way. Like they were like, I'm just talking to my dad that passed on or whatever, my grandma or whatever. And they might not see it like that, but in some instance, like something within you already has a gift to even do that. And I feel like we all, in some sense, have a gift, but some people have more of an open channel to communicate with the dead. And I feel like this person may do that. And the reason why they're doing it is because there could be times of conflict. They could be fighting something, or they could be just experiencing a lot of challenges with this connection, or they're fighting themselves within it. They're not understanding what they're experiencing, so they're mentally conflicted, so they're seeking something higher or someone that's a little more stable, or someone that's not in the connection, they're not in the thick of it. And I didn't even notice this person has like a cross on their back. This looks like a priest or something, so they're definitely consulting in like a spiritual advisor at a church or something, or maybe they are paying for readings, but I feel this person's more traditional. They may go to like a church or someone that they trust that is spiritual, that may be very well versed in Bible verses or spiritual experiences with things, religious, that sort of thing. So I'm getting a yes. All right. Samantha. $126.38. Samantha, your question. Why did your sister's mother-in-law have an attitude at your sister's baby shower? Why did your sister's mother-in-law have an attitude at the baby shower? What was her problem? Tap into the Hangman. Let me see. Why did she have an attitude? Thank you. The King of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Chariot. Okay, this has something to do with her son. Because, okay, you have the Hangman. The Hangman is kind of like I don't know if people were giving him a tough time, but for some reason I get like, how do I say it? Like, they could have not paid him a lot of attention. That could be it. Like, the focus was completely on you, your sister, and like the baby and all of that. It was like more of a focus on the feminine energy. Masculine energy may have felt like outcasted, or maybe on purpose. Like, maybe people were making jokes. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I could feel it, but I can't really explain it. Hold on. Let me make sure that this is even working. Because it's acting stupid. Is it moving? Okay. I want to make sure this is working. Because it's not loading my chat and it's acting real stupid. But, because I'm looking at it from my iPad. But I get, like, I don't know, like, it could be they're making jokes, like, I don't think you'll be able to handle a baby, blah, blah, blah. Are you sure? Like, just, like, stupid stuff. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But it's like the focus was either not on him, or it was not on their family, their side of the family. Because if you look at the Chariot, it's like two split energies. Maybe it's something to do. He's like the main factor. So I'm going to clarify it. Let me make sure. What was this? Because it has something to do with him. The moon. Okay. So the moon, it could be like, again, the focus was on the feminine energy. I feel like that was your sister's energy. The focus was not really on him or his side of the family, and that's why she had attitude. I feel like they don't want to feel outcasted when it comes to this baby. So I feel like that's why she was being a little bit rude. That's what I'm getting. I hope that resonates, because that was kind of clear, but at the same time it wasn't clear, if you know what I mean. Because it could be taken different. You know what I mean? Okay. Let me see. What might be coming up in your love life? Let's see. I'm going to pull a card from my fortune cards. I'm going to clarify with the tarot. What do you see up and coming for Samantha's love life, Divine Spirit? What energies do you see that potentially are coming up? Thank you. You have a new home. So it says a house move, settling in, or solidifying. So this could be the next step in your relationship with someone, or you could like meet someone that you could settle down with or move in with, have a stable foundation with. But let's see, clarify this card and what this has to do with potential future energies upcoming in Samantha's love. The Death card. So it's like you're going to go through a major transformation in your love life. If you're used to instability, because you got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, if you've been having like some instability within your love life or a specific relationship, there's going to be some stable energy that's coming in. You have another past energy with the Judgment. So the Judgment represents old energy dying out. The Death card also, like I said, represents rebirth and transformation. So if you're used to instability, unstable connections, or unreliable partners, emotionally unavailable partners, partners that don't know what they want and all of that, I feel like this is a new energy, like it's shifting that. And you might meet someone that you move in with, or you settle down with, or you have more of a solid foundation. There's a change that's coming in. So the word new is just essentially, it's just like something, I feel like it's a rebirth. I don't know if that makes sense. And then you got these two twos. I'm not really getting nothing else off of these two cards, but because this just represents imbalance to me. I don't really feel like this is your energy. This could have been the type of partners that you had in the past, because this Two of Pentacles is like they couldn't really give you that stability that you're looking for, because they could have been emotionally unstable with all this water in the back, and then mentally just indecisive, fickle. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's an ending to that. All right. So now we are going to do the people that came in. And I'm going to go in the exact order as you guys submitted your questions. I have some double submitters from tonight. So I'm going to go in the exact order. Like I said, I'm going to go as they were coming in. So let me see. So Anna, you had a second question. Then I have Benita. Who else? I have Crystal, second submission. And let me see who else. Ivanna. Then I have Jennifer. Let me see who else. I believe this is Annika or Annika. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name right. Let me see. And then I have Sharlene. Okay. All right. All right, so let's get into it. So Anna, you submitted a question. Your question was 134 to 44. So your question was about what happened to the specific person. Okay. So I'll have to put like 2 different timestamps next to your name. All right. What happened to the specific person? What happened to them? What happened? Thank you. The strength card. Okay, this is okay. I'm getting like past energy from this situation. You got the love, I mean not the lover, sorry. The 6 of Cups with the Judgment card. This is somebody from your past. I feel like you moved on past them. I feel like excuse me, you could have invested a lot of energy with the situation or with this person. You could have invested a lot. I feel like you leveled up in some sense, or you regained your power back from this situation or this person. Maybe you just decided to put boundaries up, because I feel like you did put a lot into this. You invested a lot into this person. You may have extended a lot of energy towards them. Okay. You invested a lot. So what happened? I feel like this person is just kind of like in the, I don't know. It's not really telling me too much about this person. It's giving me more of like a backstory. I feel like this person is in your past. If this person is coming up for whatever reason, whether in your consciousness, whether it be that this person hits you up again or something, I would say that it's more so about finalizing the situation within yourself. Like, there may have been something that you needed to see so that you can move on, but I feel like this person or the situation is like in the past, like it's done with, and maybe it was meant for you to see your confidence, your true inner strength, because I feel like you gave a lot of your power away. Yeah, this was like a karmic connection or karmic lesson involved. It's done. I'm not really getting too much out of that. Excuse me. I'm not getting too much out of it. That's pretty much all I'm getting. So I don't know if that answered your question. So hopefully it did. All right. um. All right. All right, Miss Benita. 137.48. Benita boo, how are you? Okay. So you asked, oh, thank you. So you just wanted to ask one question. Thank you. So any messages that want to come through? Okay. Well, what I'll do, because you paid for 2 and you said you just wanted one question, I will donate one of your questions. So that makes 6 donations so far. So your question was just whatever wants to come out. I got you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, no more subs at this time, you guys. After everybody that's already did what they did, we're done. So no more subs, please and thank you. Because I'm already like borderline tapped out a little bit. I've been on here for 2 hours already. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, you know. Yeah. Hold on, let me put it. I'm sorry, Benita. I'm just updating the live. I'm gonna put in the title, no more subs, no more scrubs. Just wait. Because y'all know. No more. I'm still going to give away like 6 free questions to somebody or people, period. Just people, 6 people. But that's it. Okay. So no more subs. Y'all done. Y'all done. At approximately 9:20 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. No more submissions. We're good. We're done. All right. We made it clear. Anybody that submits past 9:20 Mountain Standard Time, you guys will have to save your question for next week. Please and thank you. All right, Benita, I appreciate your patience with me. Let's see what spirit, your angels, your ancestors, what do they want you to know? What messages do they have for you? What messages want to come out for Benita, Divine Spirit? Thank you. Benita Applebum, you gotta put me on. Hey. Let's see. What's good with Benita? I'm ashy. You have the Sun card, the Two of Swords, and the High Priestess. I'm going to pull 2 more. Those just wanted to come out. Thank you. 3 more. 4 more. All right. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Temperance. So I feel I'm gonna start off with the majors first, because this is the spirit's messages for you. The Sun card. I feel like this is a time where your energy is shifting. I feel like this is moving into a new time, new energy. You may feel a little bit imbalanced, and I feel like that's because your frequency is fine-tuning, okay, into a new level. So I feel like a lot of times when we feel like out of sorts within ourselves, sometimes it's not always because we're out of whack, like we need to ground ourselves. Like I feel like we should always ground ourselves, but it's not always like an indicator of a bad sign. It could just be that our energies, our vibrations are rising, and we don't really know the energy. It's new. So therefore we feel like we're out of whack, but it's because we're stepping into a new energy or frequency. It's like a level up, if you will. Because I feel like that's what this is with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card. Also seeing that Spirit wants you to drink more water. It would help you to maybe do like some grounding meditations or some grounding work, or meditate more, write more, plan more, or just be more like prioritize some things. You could be very organized, or maybe you feel disorganized right now. This would also be a good time for you, because I'm getting a lot of meditative energy too. Get in tune with your nature side. I'm also getting like you might be going through a Kundalini awakening. It's a lot of sexual energy, or your lower chakras could be very active at this time. The colors, though, is a lot of green, a lot of purple, a lot of blue. So green, the heart chakra, the blue, the throat. The purples could be the crown or the third eye chakra. So you might want to work on those in whatever way you feel led to or guided to. But you are going through a major shift in energy, and I feel like it's rising. So I'm not really getting that there's something wrong with you energetically. I don't see that. But let me see. I know my tea is cold though. It's not even hot right now, so it's probably not going to really do too much. The Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords. Yeah. Your angels and your ancestors, like, there's a whole divine plan and everything that you can't even see it right now. I feel like Spirit is telling you, like, your part and your role right now in this season is to focus on self right now. Focus on your coins, your money, or it could even be, I don't feel like this is telling you to manifest, but for some reason I wanted to say that. Because, like, I don't suggest people manifest when they're out of sorts within their energy. Like, their energy is not completely, like, in a balanced state, because sometimes when you manifest off of that place, your intentions are not clear. So even if so, like, make sure that your intentions are clear and what it is that you're setting forth for yourself. But this is an energy about taking care of you, like right now. Like, take care of yourself in any way that you feel led to. Because your spirit guides, they already got this. This person is standing in the background and listening to the plans. So also you'll be able to hear spirit more when you meditate. So some of that fogginess in the mind could also be balanced out the more and more you meditate. And it's like a portal is opening up behind him, on top of him. So these messages, there's messages that want to come through to you. Like, I feel like spirit wants you to be at rest. Like, kind of step back a little bit. Yeah, step back a little bit right now, because there's messages that want to come through to you. And spirit wants you to listen. This person's eyes are closed, so he's meditating. He's going within. I'm going to pull one more card for you from my Venus is the Plug Oracle, because I love it so much. What messages does this deck have for Benita? What messages? Venus and Aries. It says, stand boldly in your truest heart's desires and let no bullshit prosper. So yeah, like, if you have like a focus on something right now, spirit is telling you to stand boldly in that shit. Like, just because you're going through a little bit of, you know, a little foggy period or just like a little transition right now does not mean that you shouldn't hang on or hold on to your biggest goals right now. So don't allow wavering energies, temporary shit to throw you off center, if that makes sense. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's what I'm getting. All right. That was Benita. Gonna donate your other submission thank you to someone else. So I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Who do we have next? I believe it was Crystal. Let me see. Yes. Okay. All right. Crystal, I'm a little confused by this because there's only one submission, so I'm confused by, yeah, because it's like 2 questions. I'm confused. Hold on. 14708. Yeah, because it's like 1 submission, but there's 2 questions. I'm kind of confused. Doo-doo. Either that or I'm slow, because I only see 1 question. All right, let me see. What will the relationship between you and, or this person and the other person? So you want to, I guess you're just clarifying what you said. Okay. All right, so Divine Spirit, what do you see the most likely outcome between these 2 specific parties in question? Some deceitful bullshit with the 7 of Swords. She keeps coming out as the 7 of Swords. I'm going to clarify it though. Okay. I don't feel like this is going to be a lifelong connection. I see, even if this, I don't know if these 2 are married or it could potentially reach that point. I feel like this person eventually is going to move on. The female in the situation is going to move on once she gets what she wants out of the situation. I see this person is a little bit dark in energy, very morbid, very almost soulless. I don't see the death card like that, but in this instance, this person is soulless, heartless. They're just almost like inhumane, if that's the right word, like right word to use. That's the type of energy I get. Like, this person is going to be left on their own. The masculine energy in the situation is going to be left on their own, like kind of left to figure shit out, because this person's going to leave. She looks like she has a veil over her head, and this looks like a bridal party. So I get like this vibe, like potentially they could get close to that marriage if they're not already married, or if they're going to divorce, or they're just going to split up, period. Whatever the outcome, just know it's not going to lead to anything good. I feel like with the Three of Wands, like he's just gonna be left at square one, trying to figure out his whole like where I'm at in life, like where am I at, who am I, where do I want to go, who do I want to be. Like they're left with nothing. This person stripped them of all their goddamn energy. This person is like not in it for love, even though she might come across that way. She might think that. This person has sneaky eyes, I'm getting. I don't know. I don't see this ending up in anything good. It seems like the female is possibly gonna leave at some point after she sucked this man dry. Okay, this is like some soulless type of bitch, whoever this person is. Yeah. I don't know. That was pretty clear. I don't see any love. I don't see like any, yeah, this doesn't look good to me at all. Yeah, the Devil card is at the bottom. Fuck no. If he has a baby with her, like if that's really what happened, I feel really bad. Cause yeah, that ain't good. Not with this one. Really bad. Okay. So that was Crystal. Who's next? I'm sorry. Ivanna. Where are you at? We are at 151.30. You want to know if it will be good for you to work in this one specific position. Okay. Divine Spirit. Ivanna. Thank you for your love and guidance. Truth and clarity for Ivanna. Will it be good for her to work in this specific position? Will it be of her highest good to work in this specific position that she's asking about? Majors and aces say yes. Quote unquote negative cards say no. Whatever the majority is the answer. Please give me clarity. Is it of Ivanna's highest good to work at this specific position that she's asking about? Okay, the Knight of Swords, I'm going to put that to the side. The Queen of Swords. All these court cards. Knight of Cups. Four of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Six of Cups. The Three of Swords. I feel like it's up to you. Because you don't have any majors or aces. And I don't really get... Well, with the exception of Three of Swords, this is quote-unquote a negative card to some people. I don't feel the Four of Swords or Two of Pentacles. They're like more neutral. Six of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles are like, you know, the light and fluffy cards. And then you got all these court cards over here. So I'm going to say it's more so up to you. I don't feel like it's like a good or bad. It's just more so what you make of it. There could be more than one person. Like, it could be that these are employers, employees with these two knights over here, and then I feel like this is you as the Queen of Swords. It's really your call. You might have some other people as references, or people that have opinions about this job or suggested it to you or something like that. Maybe you need to get more information. But the Two of Pentacles, it's like this is your decision. You might need to reflect on it, but you don't really have to overly meditate or reflect on it. Also, the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like the finances are good in this area, or it could be better for you, or it could add extra for you at this time. The Six of Cups, you might actually like it, but the Three of Swords, something about it may not be all that great, or you're expecting it to be not all that great. Because I don't really feel like this is a negative energy. It's kind of like based off of your free will. I know that's not... it's not the most clearest thing. Let me see. I don't want to leave you like that. Hold on. I'll pull some fortune cards, Spirit. What do you see if she decides to go forth with this energy? Rich girl and bereavement. What is the bereavement here? Okay, so it's number 19. Bereavement. So that's like 10. 1 and 9 is 10. So I feel like if you are struggling with something right now, or you're at a dark period, I feel like this could come to an end. And the rich girl, I feel like this could be beneficial to you, like I said, in some sense financially, whether this adds a little more to you. I feel like the main person, this is you. If she decides not to go for this, what energies do you see coming out of it? Grief and adversity. Good lady. You'll always be provided for. I get like 9 of Pentacles involved with that card, but for some reason I feel you may actually want to do this, or you may regret not doing it. The court person, you may judge yourself. I don't feel like, again, this is not like Spirit saying like this is the end of the world if you do or you don't do it, but I feel something in you is like wanting to do this or calling you to it for some reason. But you have to make up in your mind whether or not you want to go there or not. I don't feel like Spirit's opposing it in either way, if that makes sense. Okay. So hopefully that resonated. Next I have Jennifer. We are at 156.11. Okay. Should you move in with this person? Let's see. Divine Spirit, I would like to know. Please tap into the energies. Jennifer and the person that she's asking about. Is it of her highest good to move in with this person at this time? Majors and aces say yes. Negative cards, quote unquote, is a no. Whatever the majority of the cards are is the answer to the question. Please give me clarity. Is it of her highest good to move in with this specific person that Jennifer is asking about? If so, yes, then why? And if not, why not? Should she move in with this person? Should she move in? Okay, 9 of Pentacles. The Star. 7 of Wands. Page of Pentacles, I'm going to put him to the side. The 3 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. I'm getting... no, not right now. 5 of Swords at the top, Queen of Swords. I feel like there's something in you that has a clear discernment about something, and it may be telling you to maybe think about this. Because the 2 of Swords is, it could represent indecisiveness, but I feel like this person's more so going within and weighing the pros and the cons of both options. So I feel like that represents you, and you might have to reflect on why this could be a good thing or bad thing for the both of you right now. I don't know if this person wants to help you financially or they need help financially with the Page of Pentacles, because the 9 of Pentacles tells me that the feminine in the situation is fine where she is financially, whether that doesn't necessarily mean that you have all the money and this person doesn't, or even that you have much. It could just be like you're at a place within yourself where you are provided for by the universe, or you're not really well, like in a bad position. But with the Star, you and this person could be, I feel like for you or this person, one of you or both of you is kind of like very hopeful and idealistic about this situation, but you guys, you have to be mindful. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Spirit is saying that you shouldn't at this time. For whatever reason, whatever energy I'm picking up on is saying no. So I'm not going to say no like at all, but at this time I'm getting a no. I feel like the Queen of Swords represents your energy. It's something about this that you may have already kind of like you're asking for a reason because there's something in you that's telling you to wait or hold off on this decision right now for some reason. That's what I'm getting. I have to honor what I'm getting. I don't feel like it's a good idea right now to do that. Okay. Next up is Annika. And let me see where we at with the time. You're welcome. 1:59:44. Okay. All right. I love Sailor Moon. I didn't notice. I didn't see a Sailor Moon pic. Um, you wanted to ask, what does Spirit say in your desire for a life partner? Like, how do I know it's him? What do I choose? Okay. What does Spirit want to say to you in relation to your desire for a life partner? What is it that they want you to know? What is it that you want to know in regards to... Thank you. Okay, 5 of Swords flew out of the deck. I feel like they, first off, they want you to not be conflicted by this. Like, don't get too caught up in your head about too much of the fine details of, like, questioning, is this, like, they don't want you to do that, okay? Because I know how this gets. So I'm going to warn you, like, don't do it. Because it's a bad feeling of, like, always asking yourself, okay, well, is it this person? Are they the one? Like, when you do that, you'll easily find things in them that you like. And sometimes you'll kind of trick yourself into thinking, like, okay, well, this person could be the one. If Spirit does not confirm it to you, because Spirit will confirm it to you. Spirit will, like, show you signs, like, this person is the one in some instance. Like, you'll get clear signs. I believe that. So you don't have to, like, play this trivia game in your mind to figure out if this person is the one or they're not the one. Okay? Let me see. What else do they want you to know? The Knight of Cups. I feel like they want you to know that this person is going to pursue you in a very it's very subtle, very calm, very peaceful, very, very loving. Like, this person that's for you is very loving. The 5 of Wands. There won't be a lot of conflict and energy. I feel like this person is someone that, not that they avoid conflict, but they're someone that even if there is conflict, they do good with it. Like, they know how to balance energies out. They know how to separate frustrations between this is temporary, or how do we work through this? How do we work together? They're not someone that's easily turned off by a challenge, because they're, like, nowadays, like, too many people, like, sometimes you do need to take a step back from challenges at times. Like, you need to kind of take a break, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're giving up. I feel like too many people nowadays, like, when love gets tough, people want to tap out. They don't want to deal with it. They're just like, I give up. This person is not happening as soon as I wanted to. This person is not doing this. There's a difference between a person that's not giving to a situation or actively trying to manifest versus a person that, how do I say it? Versus a person that's not invested. But the 7 of Cups here, I get, again, that this person will be very clear to you because you've gone through many different tests already in love. Whether these were just crushes, whether these were exes, whether these were people that you talked to but it didn't really get off to anywhere. You know, I feel you will know the difference with this person's energy because you've already tasted all of the other cups. All of the other cups have elements to them, some good, some bad. So I feel like you will know. You'll just know. Let me pull a romance angel card for you in case you need some clarity. Let me see. Okay. What advice do you have for Annika in regards to her life partner energy? Anything that she needs to know? Engagement and past life. So yeah, I feel like this is telling you that your past is like, it's not going to be the same. Your life partner is like on a whole different other level. You're at a different level than who you used to be in your past. This is not you anymore. So I feel like you shouldn't hold yourself back or allow like the type of people that you dated, because I talked to this type of guy in the past, or this person was like this, that you know, you don't have to expect the same love story. It's different. You're also not the same person. So your love life, naturally, the type of partner you're going to attract is someone that's a level up, because you've leveled up, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was your reading. Okay. Next is, am I pronouncing this right? Sharlene. 16540. Okay. Because I'm bad with names. You know, it looks like what it sounds like, but you know, I could be saying it wrong still. Okay. Wonder Beauty. You want to know if you'll be with this specific person. Okay. You have 3 questions here, so I'm kind of confused because you only submitted for 1 question. So I don't know which one you want me to ask. I don't know which one. Which one do you want me to ask? Okay. The first one, which was, go back. It was, if you will be with this specific person from a past life. Okay. Let me see. Divine Spirit, please tap into the energy of both parties, Sharlene and this person in question. Do you... Oop, the 4 swords came out. I'll put her back. Majors and aces say yes to her question. Quote unquote negative cards say no. Whatever the yes or no cards are in majority, those are the answers to the question. I was about to say I'll be damned if the 4 sword came out again, but it was a star. So I'll take the star. 6 of Cups, that could be a past life card for sure. You got the 4 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the Strength card. Okay. I feel like it's leaning more towards a yes. I feel you can manifest it. It could also be due to your inner, like you have to be, it's like a perseverance. So the Strength card is like inner strength. It represents divine inner, like divine calling to something higher. That's how I'm seeing this Strength card in this instance. I see this as due to healing with the Star card. The Star card can also represent the stars aligning, because the stars align in the sky, and it's also like these stars, like solar system or some shit. I don't know what this is. It could be a crown or something, but her crown chakra, it's like everything is in alignment. So like when you're in an alignment with, it's like a higher, I'm not done yet. No. Like a higher calling to something. When you're in your highest state, you're in alignment with your higher self, with divine, the universe. Everything naturally just aligns. And I feel like this is going to require some inner strength out of you, if that makes sense. This also represents purification. So it's like your intentions have to be pure. Your vision has to be pure. I feel pure in intent, clear in intent. Really, I feel like that's what that means, like clear intent. Also, I do feel like you can manifest this into the physical, because the 10 of Pentacles is like a completion of something in the physical. The 6 of Cups can represent that past life factor. Because I feel like it might not be completely happening as of right now because this person is not in the emotional state for what you're trying to manifest, or just manifesting this to beingness. Because the Four of Cups is like, this person does not want this cup. They're almost like closed off emotionally, just period, and in general. So this may require some time, but I feel like within time, this person will be emotionally available. Let me see. You have the Chariot card at the bottom, and then you have the Seven of Swords. So these two sevens, because they're both sevens, the Chariot is the seventh major arcana card. Yeah, make sure that your intentions are aligned with the higher, like, because I feel like there's a higher order in this. There's something that divine spirits also involved with this. I don't know if that makes sense. Because I see this Chariot card is guiding your path somewhere. Okay. So one thing that I learned this from some, like, it was a YouTube channel that I was watching about manifestation, and they were talking about when you're trying to manifest a goal with like other people, you have to focus on, like, ask spirit or your higher self, like, what in me does this person or these other people, like, say you're trying to manifest like a business team or something, or people to like invest in your business or whatever, what in me does these other people lack with the business sense, and what within them do they lack that I have that we can fulfill within each other, so where we can make this work. So say for instance, like, I don't suggest people trying to manifest specific people unless it's like it just aligns. Like, I don't believe in that like that. It's not to say that you can't do it, but you want to make sure that when you're doing it, it's for like a purpose of the higher good, and you're also concerned about the other person, what they desire, and it's not like you're trying to take over someone else's free will. But in that same sense, like I was saying, like, what in this person do they lack in a mate that I have, and vice versa. So it's like, if it's naturally that you have something within them that they don't have, that they lack, that they need, that's of their highest good, and vice versa, you know, I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, you have to be careful with like that type of shit, because yeah, I don't think it's any harm. Like, I say this too, like, I don't think it's any harm to be like, okay, I want to manifest getting to know a person, like, to get to know if I even like this person, but to be like, I don't know. It's like levels to the shit. It really depends on the energy. I can't, it's very complex, if that makes sense. I mean, because if it's not in alignment with your true higher selves, like spirit, the universe, God, or whatever, is not going to manifest something that's not in the highest good of everybody anyway. It's going to be blocked. So, all right. So, y'all, I have 6 donations, right? Yeah, 6 donations. So, technically, I have 6 people that, and I would preferably suggest people that have not received a reading at all tonight to do this, because it's only fair. You know, give everybody a chance. So I need 6 people. I need the first 6 people to leave their question in the chat box. Whoever's the first 6 people get the free reading. Okay. So I have Latice. First 6 people. Don't be shy. And if it be that for whatever reason, like 6 people don't show up, I might be kind and generous to give one of y'all extra question, you know, that already got a question. Okay, Nior 64. If God is moving. Not if God is moving. It's moving up in this place, okay? I need some more hot tea because I'm just drinking at this point iced tea at this point. Come on, y'all. I need like 4 more people. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. I know y'all want some free readings. Like, who doesn't want a free reading? I want a free reading. Shit. You know? I like free readings too. I'm just like, have I ever gotten a free reading before? I don't think so. I don't go on people's lives and shit unless I know them, like, as a reader, and I, like, you know, support them real quick and hop off the live. But I think I'm too, like, I don't want nobody in my business. Like, I'm that type of person. Like, I don't know. I need 4 more people. Don't be shy. Y'all was up in here, like, asking, like, 10 million questions. Michelle. Princess Laura. Those that were on the list is because they paid for submission, but I'm donating questions. So if you want to get a donated question, you have to leave your question in the chat box. If you have a question, do it now. Let me see. I have three more spots left for a free question. So whoever, the first 6 people to drop a question, you know. Especially if you've been waiting for all this time, drop your question. See, there goes Crystal. All right, I have Latisse, New York 64, Michelle, Crystal, Princess Laura. All right, one more. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, one more. One more person. What's your question, Nail Diary? Y'all gotta leave a question. Leave a question. Gotta leave your question in the chat box. All right, Nail Diary got it. All right, so we're good. All right. All right, that's my 6. Shout out to, again, Crystal, who donated, Adriana, Alyssa, and I used one of Benita's, like, she just gave me an extra 5, so I donated that to someone. So thank you to those people that donated, that got y'all the free questions. So shout out to them. All right, Latisse. Okay, Latisse, your question. I gotta scroll up. What is TJ's feelings towards you? What is TJ's feelings towards you? Divine Spirit, please tap into Latisse's energy. What is TJ's feelings towards her? TJ's feelings towards Latisse. What is TJ's feelings towards Latisse, Divine Spirit? I'm not sure what I want right now. Okay. This is an interesting card. I don't know where this came from, but I just channeled like all of these. But it says, if marriage was still sacred, I would gladly marry you today. So this person may have some like iffy vibes off of marriage. Like they may feel like marriage is just bullshit nowadays. They want to talk to you and they want to see you. And they feel like this card keeps coming out for people. What the fuck? You're not seeing them clearly, they feel. I'm going to clarify these with the tarot. Yeah. This person may not necessarily feel too keen on marriage. That's clear with that card. Like they may look at love or marriages as just like for show, or they don't last. But Divine Spirit, what is TJ's feelings? Clarify these 4 cards in the exact order as they came out. Thank you. The Emperor. Although they may be someone who's very, they come across as self-assured, or maybe they are, but they're not sure what direction they want to take. And I feel like this is not just with you. This is like a lot of things in their life right now. They may be looking for clarity about the direction of their life. I feel like they're kind of overseeing. It's like they're taking a step back to really look and overanalyze their entire life, and if they're building what they feel like is substantial in the future. This person may be like a long-term type of thinker. Like if they apply for a job, they think, is this job going to be something that I could do for the next 10 years? Or is it something that I could expand and grow upon in the next 10 years? If I date this person, is this person just for a good time? Or is this somebody that I could settle down with if that's their aim? Like they're very analytical in a sense. The 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is like this person may have been disappointed far too many times in love, or maybe they had that one heartbreak that just ruined it for everybody. So, or they've just seen a lot of bullshit when it came to marriage. So they feel like you could potentially be somebody that they would want to be with. Like they may even dream about it, fantasize it, or like play with the idea in their mind with the 7 of Cups. But it's like when they really feel into the energy of marriage, or like the thought of it is just like it's gross to them. For lack of better words, I feel like this person's been hurt before. Yeah, this person is very protective of themselves, very guarded, and that's why they choose to be more of a logical type of person. Let me see. I want to talk to you and I want to see you. Clarify this. I want to talk to you and I want to see you. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. So they may want to like see where you're at this time with them. They may want to see where you're at so they know like a bigger view or bigger picture as like where to take things with you at this time, because they look at things as ever changing. People's feelings, views, perceptions, thoughts, whatever, they see that as ever changing, which it is. Like, you know, some thoughts and feelings are unchangeable, but some things, you know, people's emotions change based off of what they're going through, life experiences, growth, healing. So I feel like they want to check in to see where you're at with the direction of this. The 2 of Cups. They want to make sure that you guys are on the same page on an emotional level. Like where your feelings are with each other. Are they the same? Are they not? They just kind of want to stand back and view this. This person is really like, what the fuck is his sign? What is he? All right. It's like air sign, but I haven't really got too much air. You got the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So yeah, like if this person even goes to the point where they even entertain the idea of like marriage, settling down, they have to like study the person to the T. Like they have to know what they truly getting themselves into, because they don't want to waste their time. They don't want to have to get to a point where they're cutting people off. I feel like they had 2 loves that they feel like kind of fucked things up for them mentally. This person's very protective of their heart. They'll give as much as they feel guided to give, but they're not going to go to the far as extent as what they gave. This person has some healing. That's all I got to say. Because it's like, this is not healthy. Like, I see where they're coming from, but that's not healthy. That's like very controlling. You're trying to control your heart. You're trying to be a little... He's a Pisces. Oh, okay. I mean, that also makes sense too. Yeah. You're not seeing me clearly. What does that mean? What is he referring to? But you're not seeing him clearly. The King of Cups. He's actually very, very loving. He's got a heart of gold. And maybe he comes across to you as a little cold. The King of Cups can come across that way. He can. Because he's very mature in his heart. But also he can be a little cold with his heart. But I feel this person is very loving deep down inside. The Knight of Wands. They also have like a very jovial spirit too. I feel they may have a little bit of some immature ways that they are acknowledging too. The Death card. A part of this person has died. And maybe that's not what, maybe you don't really see that to its depth, because the Death card represents Scorpio. That's very intense energy. This person, a part of them, this innocence or this bubbly energy, like you might see some of it, but like I feel like some of this has died due to hurt in the past. And I don't feel like it's just romantically they've been hurt. They may have experienced some pain and some hurt from childhood, or people that they thought they could trust. You know, it could be anything that happens in life, okay? Maybe a person that passed away that really hurt them deeply and that kind of killed a part of them. So they're very, very loving, but it's just like something died in them at some point. That's kind of what I'm getting. This is kind of telling me more about the person than it is about their feelings, but that would explain a lot maybe to you, like why they are the way that they are. As far as like where they're at with you, they do want to get with you. They do want to like check in. They do want to have a rapport with you in some sense, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, he needs to heal himself. Not to say that we can't heal others, you know, in some way, or just even by being in their presence in some sense, but like actively trying to take on their healing projects for them is like a no-go. That's you're not responsible for that. Yeah. All right. I hope that helped you, Latisse. So, Nior64, when do you see Jaden coming to you with a love offer? Let's see. Divine Spirit, please tap into this energy. When do you see this person, Jaden, potentially coming in with a love offer? The Magician came in. I'm going to put him to the side for some reason. I'm going to just hold on to it. When do you see the Tower? A lot of major arcana. The Fool, god damn. Okay, Spirit, I get it. Okay. The Moon. So you got like 4 major arcanas, and the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. I feel like someone's manifesting an opportunity. It could be him. I feel like it could be him. Or this person. I don't know if Jaden is a guy or whatever, but I feel like this person may be manifesting an opportunity or some sort of love offer. With the Tower card, it's going to be at a point where you both let go of control. Maybe in this specific instance of like when something's going to happen, or when is this person going to come through. When this person stops over analyzing or trying to control it, or when you stop worrying about it or analyzing it, is when it happens. The Moon card is like Spirit giving you an inner guidance of something, an inner knowing of something, but not giving you the full picture or story. I feel like Spirit has either given you an insight about this entire thing, like you feel something is coming but you don't really know what, or you feel like they're going to offer you something but you don't know how, where, or when. Spirit's giving you something, and it's like they'll give you breadcrumbs until this unfolds. So I'm gonna have to clarify these two cards, the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. Just to be clear, I don't feel like Spirit's giving me an exact time frame. The Page of Swords. There will be an offer, but it may come across as, I feel like it could be kind of sly, like hinting at something, but not direct. Even though the Page of Swords is like very honest and blunt, for some reason I feel like it's clarifying the Seven of Swords energy, so it's not going to come through as clear to you. You may look at it like in a way that you need to discern whether it's an offer or not because of the way that it came. You may be expecting it to come in a specific manner, and it may come through differently, so you don't want to miss it, if that makes sense. Clarify the Five of Wands. So say for instance, a lot of cards, not he, oh, I thought you said he's gay. I was like, wait a minute. I got thrown out. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, okay. That just changes everything. So say for instance, like you, like a love offer to you is like this person texts you and being like, so do you want to be with me? Like, you know, I feel like we should be together. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But it might come across in a way like they ask you out to like go to a fucking game, like a sports game. And you're like, okay, I'll go. I don't really get it. And then later on in the night, you know, they kind of lay it on you in some way. Like it may not come in the way that you think, fantasize, or would prefer, or feel like it's going to happen in a traditional way. So you got two knights and a page. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This person is traditional in a sense, and they are romantic in a sense, but it could be that this person's trying to test you out before they even offer it to you. I feel like their approach is, yeah, it's like kind of sneaky, not in a bad way, but like testing you out. The Four of Pentacles, they're going to hold their goodies like close to them until they really know for sure. They may also just watch you, like pay attention to your mannerism, pay attention to how you behave, your energy, just period. They're going to pay attention because they look at you as the Empress. This person can't come to you with no nonsense. No kings came out. So this person may be a little bit unsure about how to approach you. They look at you as the Empress. The Empress, right, you know, she's got it all together. Like this person may look at you as like you got it all. Like you got it going on. Like, you know, not just looks, but you have a lot going for you. So this person is going to test this out because I feel like the end result of what they want is the Ten of Cups. They want both of you guys to be happy. They want to be fulfilled. They want you to be fulfilled emotionally. Like they have an end goal, but how they're going to do it is very strategic, or maybe even a little bit too strategic. But the thing is though, is like Spirit is like when you both let go of that bullshit, because that's when it's going to happen. It's going to happen in a natural way that neither of you are expecting. So that's the funny part. That's the gag, is like this person thinks that their little tricks and schemes is what's going to happen, and you might be expecting it to happen a certain way, but it's not going to happen how either of you expect it to happen. Does that make sense? Because this is like divinely led. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's like, it's just almost gonna be like you're both just pushed into it. All right. Michelle. Where's Michelle? This question. Michelle. Thank you for being patient. Future connection with someone, a soulmate. Future connection. Let's see. Divine Spirit, please tap into the energy of a potential future love connection with a soulmate or someone of a soulmate for Michelle. Tap into the energy. What do you see? Okay. Hands of divine. It says timing, premonitions, intuition, guidance, and divine order with healing, growth, lessons, and release. Okay. So when this soulmate energy comes together, it's like, I cannot keep these cards up for shit. It's gonna happen in a way that divine spirit can take credit. Like everything's gonna happen in like, I feel like in a serendipitous type of way. I'm gonna pull some tarot cards. You might also get, okay, I'm getting too many different things. Okay, so this is gonna happen in divine timing, as everything does. Even if we think that we're in control of time, like, you know, everything is done not just by our will, but like a higher will, whether you believe in your higher self, your angels, God, the universe, whatever. But I feel like Spirit's going to give you hints. So the more and more like you grow, the more and more you learn your lessons in life or in love, the more and more you heal and release, the more guidance Spirit's going to give you. It's like you're getting warmer. Let me see. The Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands. Let me clarify this before I say that. There's someone waiting for you. Four of Cups. But it's just like, it's not the time just yet. But there's somebody waiting for you. Whether they know of you or it's just like your energy, like waiting for that one. Look, the Two of Cups. You're both waiting for each other. I was going to say like somebody's watching you, but I feel more so this is somebody waiting for you. This is someone that's waiting. Because this person may feel like they've put a lot of work and effort into love. They've invested a lot. They've worked on themselves. They've been through a lot. And they want what they want. So this is a person that's waiting for you. That's what I'm getting. But the energy is not completely right as of yet with the Four of Cups. Like this person's not ready to receive your energy, but they feel your energy already. I feel like you both are calling each other. That's what I get. Let me see. What else, Spirit? No, I'm not taking that card. Come on. Clarify this. The Judgment card. Yeah, it's like a higher calling. Like whoever this whoever this connection is that's meant to be in your life, it's divinely, it's a higher calling to this. Like you guys are going to be called to each other. This isn't like no mundane shit. Like your angels, because you see how there's like two angels in the sky and they're mirroring each other. It's like your calling is like your angels and guys calling you and theirs calling them to, like they're working. It's like they're working together to bring you two together. Like I know this shit might sound like some fairy tale, like Candyland shit, but no, I really feel, because anybody that's like been with me for a while knows I don't be giving no bullshit sugarcoat readings. I only, if I get some fairy tale Disney shit, it's because that's genuinely what Spirit's giving to me. I feel like that's what this is. Like it's a calling to each other. And your pasts dictate this. Your paths may even align, like your pasts, like the things that you've gone through in the past may even align with certain things that they've gone through in the past. It's very weird. So as you both heal from your past, the closer and warmer you guys are to getting together. That's what I'm seeing. That's amazing. So it's something bigger than just romance and love. You guys might have like a divine purpose together, that, or something like something bigger than the both of you. It may have not so much to do with romance only. Okay. All right, Crystal. Crystal, your question is, will distance from your sister help you on your path? Let me see. All right. Divine Spirit. I asked for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for Crystal in regards to her sister. Will separating herself or distancing herself from her sister in the way that she is asking, will this be beneficial to her path? Divine Spirit. Majors and aces say yes. Quote unquote negative cards say no. Whatever the majority of the yes or no cards are the answer to the question. Please give me clear guidance and clarity as to why it's a yes or why it's a no. Crystal distancing herself from her sister. Will this help her on her path? The Ace of Wands. I feel like it's a yes, but I'm gonna keep pulling. The Six of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Two of Pentacles. So I'm getting I feel like it's a yes, but this is like, it's levels to this shit. So the Ace of Wands, I feel like Spirit is lit a fire under your ass about this. Like something may have sparked like this decision, like something really may have like been your last straw, or you feel like the tie right now is maybe something deceptive, or something happened between you two, or they lied about something, or you just feel a low energy, like a nasty energy, a vibe from her that you feel like is keeping you locked in a certain cycle. So it hurts sometimes, but some family members can hold us back. And if it be that later on in life when they get to a certain place and we get to a certain place within ourselves that we can, otherwise it's like you have to love people from a distance. Because I feel like you guys may have had a close bond with the Six of Cups here in the past or something like that. One of you may look up to the other, so it could be difficult because of that factor, or used to look up to one or the other at some point. And it may even hurt to have to do this. You may be considering this abandonment energy because this woman's crying. And then you have the Two of Swords. So this makes it a little difficult for you to make the decision. But I feel like ultimately you're being divinely called. Like it's a strong fire that's lit under you. Like, you know, she's looking at the factors, the challenging factors. This Ace of Wands character is looking at the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So it's like, in spite of that, I see that, I realize that it's not easy and what it could cost. You know, it could hurt me, it could hurt them at some point, or maybe it's just a perception. But I feel like it's something that is holding you back. So to answer your question, I feel like Spirit is telling you, you gotta, you know, do what you gotta do. Okay. Am I still on? Yeah. The only way I know that it's still on is because I see my lava lamp, my salt lamp lighting. Okay. Princess Laura. Is Izzy getting tarot readings about you? Not Peace to the Truants. Sent from hell. I'm just saying. You're still. All right. And okay, hold on. Something's wrong with me. Hold on. Knew you're making me sound like I'm crazy over here, but no, it's all, we're retarded. Like, not retarded, I don't like that word, but something's not clicking there with me sometimes. Okay. So, how will I know? Majors and aces say yes. quote unquote negative cards say no. Whatever's in majority is the answer. Please give me clear discernment whether or not this person Izzy is getting tarot readings done on Izzy or about Izzy, and if so, in what context, like what's going on. Is Izzy getting tarot readings on Laura, Divine Spirit? The Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth, Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands, Six of Cups. Why are you coming out again? The Two of Wands. I'm gonna say yes. The why I say that, because you got these two aces. Aces are like divine energy too. They're also like beginnings and potentials. So this person may be inquiring about a potential energy, something that is potential, not something that already happened. Like, kind of like, okay, say for instance, this is just an example, but like, if I asked her out on a date, what would happen? Like that type of thing. They're asking about a potential of something. It's not something that already took place. Like, why isn't she not calling me? Or why doesn't she text me? Like, it's not that. It's potential energies. The Six of Cups and the Two of Wands. It's like they're trying to get clear information. They're trying to like get, it's like an expansion of something, okay? This person knows a little bit about energy with the Two of Wands. They could be consulting someone that they're already close to. They could be asking about offering something to you. They could be asking about how you feel in relation to their feelings towards you. Something about a mutual give and take of energies or emotions. But I feel like they're consulting someone that they already trust or know. The Nine of Wands. So it could be trying to figure your energy out, because sometimes you could block this person out. They may feel like you could be a little bit defensive sometimes, a little bit hard to read. Someone that has a very strong energy, but they still can't figure you out. The Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Empress. So yeah, I feel like they're going to someone that's well skilled. They're paying for the readings, or this is someone that they just know personally and they trust this person. With the Two of Cups, it's like they're asking about the mutual energy, like what your feelings are versus theirs. That's what I'm getting. The Empress, I feel like, is your energy. They may be asking about you as a person, like who is she? What is she about? Like, just like, who is this person really? Like, they want to know. Or they could be getting, that could be what's coming out in the reading. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ashe. Not tattoo teenagers. What are you talking about? You felt that already? Yeah. You're welcome. Next but not least, or last, but it is last and least, but not, you know what I mean, whatever. Nail Diary. Your question is, does this person love you? Does this love you? Does he still love it, you? Okay, does he still love you? What is this person's energy? Please tap into the energy of the person in question. Does this person still love Miss Nail Diary? Do they still love her? Majors and aces say yes. Courts. No, we ain't doing that. The negative cards, quote unquote, say no. Whatever is in majority is the answer to the question. Please give me a clarifier on why or why not. Please give me clarity, Divine Spirit. Please give me clarity. So this person in question that Nail Diary is asking about, does this person still love her? Do they still love her? Please give me clarity. The Tower card, that's a major. The Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to put her to the side. The Five of Pentacles, the Devil, the Two of Swords. Okay, one more. The Two of Wands. I feel like this person does, and they're conflicted by it. Because they're still like, the passion is there, okay? The intensity is there. The attraction is still there, but they still love you, though, underneath all of that. In spite of how things may be between the two of you now, or maybe how things ended between the two of you, they still feel very tied to you in a way that they almost feel incapable of like freeing themselves of. Their emotions or feelings or the ties towards you. This person is, I feel like this person, how do I say it? Divine Spirit, please help me with this. Because I feel it's almost like this person wants, because I'm looking at this, whatever this shit is on his leg, it's almost like he's trapped in one leg, and one leg he's free to move. He may be under the impression that he's unable to move on past this or move towards you, whatever it is. Because also you got another 2 right here with the 2 of swords. This person is kind of like in a mental conflict. If this person would just like really go deep within themselves, spirit would give them all the information. I like this card because it's like a portal in the sky, and this energy's beaming down on him. So if he was only to really go within himself and really listen to himself, he would hear the truth of what he's really feeling and what's really going on. Otherwise, he's under this fucking illusion that he's stuck, and he's not. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like a part of them, like physically, like they can live without your presence, let's say, but there's like your energy that they miss, the feelings, the connection they miss. They're not really like, because this is a physical energy, so it's like they're not really unable to move on in life without you physically being there, but emotionally and their sexual attraction, their drawingness towards you, they may think about the past. If you guys had sex together, they may think about that. They may reminisce. They may miss it. They may miss something of some sort of passion that you guys had. Even maybe some fights or arguments. They may even kind of like reminisce about that, especially if it leads to sex. I don't know. That's just what I'm seeing. I don't want to get up in your feelings and all in your business. But the Queen of Pentacles, though, they do, I feel like, treasure you, though. Your physical presence. It's not like they don't care, but it's like they do care about you enough, about your well-being as well. And I feel like you were someone that was significant to them. I'm going to pull from my Oracle deck because I want to see if this sums it up. Miss Chastity, this is going to be my last reading for the night. My last reading, and I'm going to hop off. I've been on here for quite some time. But let's see. Please clarify this person's feelings towards Miss Nell Diary. Yeah, they still feel tied to you. I can sense how you're feeling and how you're thinking. And I feel like that kind of like, they can't get it off. And I ask around about you. So they may, you know, still ask about your well-being. Yeah, they still love you. That just sums it up right there. They still love you, and they always will. Like, you have a specific mark on them. I feel like you have a place in their life, and that's just, it is what it is. So to answer your question, yes, they still do. It's just, you know, in the way and, you know, all that extra shit. But that's what I'm getting. I will be back on next week, Chastity. You guys, you can catch me next week. But I do have to get off. I've been on here over 3 hours. And I'm surprised at how much energy I actually do have, in considering the fact that I don't feel too good. I have a cold, and I like knocked all those readings out, and I don't feel burnt out. I actually could do more, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cut it off for tonight. I'm good. Much love to you guys. So I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that submitted, those who donated a question to, everyone, those who just sat back and watched for whatever reason. I appreciate everybody. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll try to do my weekly soon. I've been slacking, but I've been sick. So much love to you guys. Talk to you soon. Have a blessed weekend. Peace.